Greetings, Grapple fans, and welcome to week 2 of March. I think.
Yeah.
Yes, we're in week 2 of March. It's time for my pick. My pick, finally.
WrestleMania, baby! Woo!
Welcome to WrestleMania.
Woo!
This is, of course, my pick this week on the Lost Art of Wrestling. Shut up, Bunkle.
Kayfabe.
Fuck you. Every goddamn time. Of
So
course,
stop doing
this week... Prick. This week, we're taking you back to 2002. Toronto, Canada, in fact, at the Skydome, where they held WrestleMania VI. For 68,700 and something people, for the one and only. It's WrestleMania 18.
Every major sport has their special event. The NFL has the Super Bowl. Major League Baseball has the World Series. The World Wrestling Federation has WrestleMania. WrestleMania is the biggest show by the biggest company in the entire world for sports entertainment. To a lot of fans, it's bigger than a Super Bowl. To me, it's certainly bigger than a Super Bowl. WrestleMania is called the granddaddy of them all. And you stand on the grandest stage of them all. It's that time of year when you're on the card at WrestleMania that you stand before millions of people and you stand before your peers and it lets people know that you mean something. That's the ultimate dream, is that bell rings and you're standing across the ring looking at another guy and you guys are the main event at the biggest event that there is. It couldn't mean anymore. Having that spot means everything to me. WrestleMania 3 was the greatest moment of my life. 93,000 people in the Pontiac Silverdome. I got Andre the Giant over my head and I body slammed him. The wrestling world stood in awe. WrestleMania, it's fever, man. There's really that X factor and an intangible I can't explain. You just have to feel it. It's pressure, but it's that good kind of pressure. It's an adrenaline rush every single time I step through that curtain. This is the showcase of the immortals. It's a time to shine and to take that spotlight and make it mean something. 8 months of my life was spent in a rehab facility, going through a lot of pain and hard times, all with one goal in mind. Once again, getting a shot to be WWF champion. Once again, having the opportunity to get in the ring and go to WrestleMania. And this is my comeback WrestleMania. This WrestleMania, WrestleMania 18, will be the biggest WrestleMania in my entire career. Tonight, on the biggest stage of all time, this is my biggest chance to make my mark in history and to be remembered and acknowledged as one of the greatest. I'm here because I want to prove that Hulk Hogan is the Babe Ruth of the WWF, and I don't want anybody else to take that spot. This matchup of this magnitude, the enormity of this match means so much, and it would be a torch passed on to me and letting me know it's your turn, it's your time, you're the best. WrestleMania is undeniably the most magnificent. It's the biggest pedestal to be put on. It's my biggest dream, and now it's my biggest reality. God, there's no feeling that can be like that in the world. There's nothing but 100% pure adrenaline. That's what the memories of WrestleMania are made of for me.
So let's watch. And sort of half watch, but talk about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're going to skip over Saliva straight away.
Because they're shit. But the song, I will point out, their song was also the intro. What they used for this was in Legends of Wrestling 2.
Ah, yes, it was.
It was, super.
We're going to jump straight into our first match.
Which is RVD.
With his theme on the Forcible Entry album, which is available now, because it's not on Kerrang! Music Volume 2, unfortunately.
And that is
it's
not
RVD.
And that's not a euphemism for rape, that's an actual album.
Rob Van Dam at his first WrestleMania. And before he got pyro. Looking like a young man.
Because he was a fairly young man. Against Mr.
I'm sure Van Damme is on one of these shows where it's like, they're just sort of like, it's like, yeah, Van Damme only X years old. It's like, been pro this long. Like.
What? But yeah, Rob Van Dam is fucking, at this point in his career, he's absolutely fucking sensational.
Yes.
I mean, ECW was his formative years. When he got to WWE, or WF at this point, he'd basically perfected his craft.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
William Regal, the champion out
our boy.
second. Our boy.
Your boy and mine.
And mine.
Opening WrestleMania for the second year in a row. In an IC title match.
Because why would you not...
The second year in a row.
This is it. But why would you not open WrestleMania with a trusty set of hands like William Regal.
Well,
because you know for a fact he's going to give you a solid match.
Well, it's that trusty hand with the power of the punch.
Exactly.
Power of the punch in this,
exactly.
But that's it. You know, like you say, you know Regal's good enough. You know he's gonna put on a decent match. It's gonna be to time, and you know it is a perfect opener. Really.
Yeah.
Great fucking shithouse heel.
Yeah, absolutely it is.
You know, it's typical Blackpool, really.
Yeah. JR calls him the greatest counter wrestler in the WWF.
He's not wrong.
That's what I thought. I was
This
like,
guy's
holy shit, yeah.
This guy's overdue a Hall of Fame entry. Let's just be honest. Let's get that out of the way. He's overdue a fucking Hall of Fame entry.
Yeah.
He needs to be in the Hall of Fame. Anyway, straight
off
eye.
fast. So our commentators tonight, Jerry the King Lawler and good old Jim Ross.
Absolutely.
Along with Carlos Cabrera and Hugo Sanovich.
Sinovich.
That's the one. Spanish Inovich.
Spanish.
Sinovich.
Spanish with a bitch.
That's why I'm the talent.
Yes.
Of course,
yes.
Along with your referees for this evening, we've got Mike Yoda, Jack Doan, Brian Hebner, Earl Hebner, Jacqueline, Jimmy Corderis, Ted Long, Nick Patrick, Chad Patton, Charles Robinson, Max Sparks, and Tim White.
The actual action in the ring, Regal going for the power of the punch already.
And gets it kicked out of his hand.
Yep.
Gets the knucks out of his
I
hand.
love that spot.
It took forever for him to find them, though. Which was...
He was just trying to get past his massive penis. That's what it was.
I was like, someone's going to make a penis joke here.
Yeah, absolutely. You leave it to me.
Again, it's that thing with Regal, like you said on the 17 show. It's like, Regal's got a really weird body.
He has got a strange body. He's like got a cube. He's like built in cubes. It is weird.
You say he's got a body like someone off Minecraft?
Yes.
Regal is Minecraft before Minecraft was Minecraft.
Regal is Herobrine. That's who he is. But yeah, Regal is a god amongst men in the wrestling ring anyway, so he can look however the fuck he wants. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
The dude's fucking
Regal's
awesome.
already bleeding from the mouth, which he seems to do a lot.
Yeah, he got busted open hard way.
Yeah.
Van Damme, though, isn't it, with the kicks?
Yeah, he's
Like
stiff
he
as
has boots
fuck as
you in
Van
the
Damme,
mouth.
isn't he? Let's be honest. I think there's a bit of payback in this match at some point.
I wouldn't be surprised if Regal gives him some
There is
receipts.
definitely fight. Yeah. But also at the same time, I love that.
Yeah.
The leg scissors.
Yeah.
I didn't write it down. I
think
meant
it's
to. I was
there,
like,
Rachel.
oh.
Just showing the replay then, what the springboard back kick.
Yeah, that's
When he
what
catches
busted him.
right in the mouth.
That's so smooth, that fucking leg scissors. Damn, I was like, wow.
Yeah, that is a really, really nice technical spot.
It just shows you how good he was and how smooth he was.
Thing is, it's even in this match, especially, it's something that you know would work for Regal and RVD would not expect.
This is it. Another fucking stiff kick. And then, obviously, the Irish whip.
I love this neck breaker.
6L.
Yeah, it lands on the back of his head.
Yeah, I mean, I've put this as 6L from RVD, could sell fucking fire to an ice cube.
Yeah.
You know. It's fucking insane. I mean, there's no fucking...
No, there's no words for that, is there?
No, there's no thinking about his future. Like, this is fucking Mania. I'm putting a show on. But yeah, Regal with a busted grill.
Ooh, nice super kick.
Yeah.
Right,
That was
chops.
nice.
Rolling Thunder.
Reversed.
Reverse, ouch.
Ah.
Right, need double knees into the back. And then I believe we get a half Nelson suplex, which looks sick as fuck.
It's underhook bomb first,
Underhook, oh yeah, the underhook bomb.
which I really like.
Which was, yeah, that was nice. And then is it the Regal
Regal
stretch?
Reverse.
Reverse, yeah, into a roll up.
Into a small
Inside
package.
cradle. Oh, small package, yeah. So what sign seal delivered?
Yeah.
He just catches him in the foot. I think that's the payback there. Just fucking clocks in one.
Oh, this move looks...
Is it the half Nelson?
This is the half Nelson suplex, which is...
Oh, it gets reversed first. Is it? I've got RVD.
I think Regal was trying to one-up himself from the Exploder German that he did last year.
Yeah.
Nice drop kick.
It was a nice drop kick.
Always mark out for a nice drop kick.
Oh, monkey flip.
RVD's over.
Crowd are already fucking into this already.
Considering that they basically got crickets on the way out, it's quite surprising how much they got into it so fast.
Well, this is it. You're surprised it's Regal.
Well, yeah.
Here you go.
This is it.
This is fucking brutal. Oh.
How good did that look, though?
That's Concussion City, that though, isn't
Yeah.
it? Fuck's sake.
Oh, yeah.
RVD's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Dead.
He's dead. He's dead. Adam loves Amore. Hell of it's sign, that sign.
That was never proven. I've been acquitted on all charges.
What a God almighty.
Oh, Regal picks up his brass knuckles that got kicked out of his hand.
Yeah. Picking up litter, as King says.
It's picking up later.
Ref takes away those ones.
And then he's
He
got
got another one.
Oh.
Takes him down and it's...
Boot to the shops.
Is it the 5-star?
Yes.
This finishes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's the end.
But the 5-star should always finish a match.
Absolutely.
If he's going to hit it, it has to be the end. Because he sells it so well as well.
And RVD gets his Intercontinental title win at Mania in 619.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Oh no, Adam loves Andre.
Andre.
Who the fuck's Andre?
Wow.
Whoa.
That's exactly what
This is coming from the man who's only half a man.
Absolutely.
Fucking Genk City. Anyway, good opener.
It was a very good opener. 3 out of 5 I put. Great action. Great pace setter for the rest of the night. Cracking opener.
Yeah. I put exactly the same. The only thing I'd say is maybe it was a little short. But I'm not left... I'm not left disappointed.
No, I would say actually, I disagree with you there. I think it actually was pretty much probably the right length.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I'd say.
Oh, yeah, you can skip it.
So yeah, we're going to skip ahead now with,
To the next match.
We're going to basically go straight to the matches. We have a bit of a shitty Christian promo.
Yeah.
Which wasn't great, let's be honest.
It was basically, he turned on DDP on Monday night, so now we have this
we
match.
have 1 week of build. Basically, 1 week of build for this match.
Still love Christian's theme, though.
Yeah.
Not that bit. The Christian!
But I love the way
Christian!
they tried to get cheap heat on him, because obviously they're in his hometown, but he fucking denounces his hometown, so he's moved to Florida. It's like, instant heat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
But yes, he looks a tool.
And I just put as well, DDP as a face. Was that a thing in WWE?
Yeah.
Because never mind him even holding a fucking belt. I don't even remember him winning anything.
Oh, he was a motivational speaker.
Yeah.
That's what he is. He went from being a stalker to being a motivational speaker, basically.
And then got the European Championship. I was like, what the fuck?
They had nobody else to put it on.
What's he say? But they have 1 week of build. 1 fucking week for Mania.
I know.
1 week!
That shows how much the European title got devalued.
Well, this is it. It was on its way out at this point, wasn't it?
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah. So DDP coming out. It's me.
DDP to crickets. Jerry Lawler hates DDP, so we get no positive DDP commentary for this match. Josh is not gay, apparently, according to that sign.
Whoever this Josh apparently is.
Whoever Josh is, yes.
Josh Matthews, you cunt. He's shit.
That escalated quickly.
He's shit, I'm sorry. But yeah, Christian attacks before the bell.
Just so he can hold the belt up.
Just so he can hold the belt, yeah. For no apparent reason.
Oh, this is where he's going through the tantrum stage.
It is.
Oh, they botched an Irish rip already.
Yeah, it was not great. Redo the spot.
Yeah.
So yeah, here we go. I didn't even notice that in the notes. I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I like this move.
Gut wrench.
Gut wrench knee buster, whatever you want to call it.
I'd say gut wrench gut buster.
Yeah. Whatever it was, it looked cool.
Yeah, typical lot of DDP over the top rope spot.
And finally takes his jacket off.
Yeah. Because he won't feel the benefit if he goes outside.
He's not far away.
Those cold Toronto Aprils.
Absolutely. Fucking Baltic out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's... Yeah, I don't really have much to say on this match, I'm brutally honest.
It's very much just them going through the motions.
Yeah.
It's a very raw match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that tells me it's got a week of build.
Oh yeah,
There's no...
the 10-punch reversal. Christian in control.
There's nothing really stand out for me.
No,
it's really just going through the motions. They could have done it on SmackDown.
Yeah.
And saved themselves a match on Mania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously they want to get the guys on and then give them a payday. That's
Which
the only
is
reason.
fair.
The only reason they're on this now because they've got like a year's pay apparently for Mania.
And what only that as well is obviously the European belt obviously still got to be defended.
Yeah.
And there were no such thing as a pre-show back then.
They could have done this on the Sunday
They had a
Night
match
Heat.
on Sunday Night Heat.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Perfect, Lance Storm and Test faced Rikishi, Scotty 2 Hotty, and Albert in 6-man tag.
I bet they love that. I bet did they get a WrestleMania payday?
Probably.
Oh my
Jacqueline
God.
as a special guest referee.
Ah. So you have to
Okay,
get everyone on the
so
card.
why couldn't we have Lance Storm on WrestleMania then? Since Lance Storm is actually really, really entertaining in ring.
I'm really, really good.
Yeah.
Pass.
Instead,
But then it raises the question of like we've got Lance Storm, Mr. Perfect, and Test. What do you do with them? Fuck it, it's from a tag match.
Yeah. Why would they ever tag together?
And Rikishi won with the Banzai drop in 3 minutes and 6 seconds.
The Rikishi was
Jesus.
good.
Yeah.
Back then he was.
Yeah. This was after the whole I did it for The Rock.
Yeah.
I did it for the people. Nathan.
Oh, I think that's what
Shut
killed
your mouth,
him,
you
though.
phone wearing fatty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually have written not much of note in the match.
There really isn't.
That's what I thought.
It's just your typical Raw match, basically. That's
It's
all
very
I put.
raw, it's very SmackDown, it's very average.
It's very average. You got the the
DDP.
tantrum at the end.
DDP gets the win with the Diamond Cutter in 6 minutes and 8 seconds.
He does.
Yeah,
We're
he
actually
does.
just going to skip over this shit, aren't we? I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I put 2.5 out of 5. Now it's special. That's it. That's it. Pretty much it.
Yeah.
Obviously finished with Diamond Cutter, like you say. And you got the speech. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. DDP celebrates in the crowd.
And you got a
And
rock.
The Rock cuts the promo where he makes the coach say his prayers. And then tells him off for saying, "What up, G?"
What up, G, you sick freak?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a typical Rock copy and paste
Yeah,
promo.
it is copy and paste, yeah. Goldust!
And then we go
yay!
to our next match. Maven versus Goldust for the 24/7 hardcore title.
Absolutely.
So for all we know, this match could have started yesterday.
Absolutely, but this is an example of the 24/7 rule working to perfection.
Well, as I've got listed on my notes here, which aren't from Wikipedia.
Hey,
Or are they?
you'll never
Maven
know.
versus Goldust ended with Spike Dudley pin Maven.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. The only thing I'll say about Goldust is how this gimmick is still going now, I will never know. But the fact that he has gold weapons does add to the hardcore division.
Yeah, the gold weapons do.
They do add a little bit to it.
Yeah, they add a little bit. It's like a bit unusual.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think hardcore, you don't think Goldust.
No.
You think Raven. You think Spike Dudley. You think people like that, Hardcore Holly, Al Snow.
Yeah.
You don't think Goldust.
Yeah.
And it adds a little bit of a flavour to it. What you don't also think of hardcore is fucking Maven.
To be fair, I really liked Maven. Mainly because of his theme. His theme was amazing.
He looks like a very young
the Tough Enough One theme.
Yeah, the Tough Enough One theme. But, like, I don't know. I think, yes, he probably should have developed his character a bit more, which is why he ended up getting released. Yeah, he probably should have done, because the whole, I'm Maven, I wasn't tough enough, can only take you so far.
Yeah.
A couple of months tops.
Well, he dragged it into, like, years. Yeah, you know.
He's over here, though. This is the weird thing. He's over.
He was over when he eliminated The Undertaker from the Royal Rumble.
That was insane, that moment.
That was brilliant.
It was fucking great. And I love how, like I say, it obviously just... Goldust just goes straight for him, straight for the fucking jugular.
Yeah.
But you can do that, because it's 24/7.
Well, yeah, this is it. So it just annihilates Maven right away. This is fucking gnarly, though. The fucking leg drop across the neck when he's hanging off the edge of the barricade is fucking sick.
Yeah, this is pretty nice.
It was not nice.
Throat shot, isn't it?
Or a throat shot, but still.
Bunkle just popped into what's on next. Needs more gold weapons.
Oh, he brings out some more gold weapons in a minute. I have to say, Maven bumps like a boss in this.
Maven looks fucking awesome. What I also noticed as well, the ring is mic'd up to fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Just so much land on the thing. It sounded like a gunshot going off.
I wish that had actually hit.
Yeah, that would have looked great.
Because his dropkick's awesome. It's just Goldust didn't hold the trash can up high enough. Small package.
Signed, sealed.
Sealed and delivers.
Doesn't deliver.
Doesn't deliver, no. He put attempted.
Neckbreaker.
Put one of them slips through the door.
Yeah.
Next door's got it. Is he that in your bin? Oh, here we go. Is this the gold shovel?
Golden shovel.
It's Triple H's shovel.
To be fair, I love the way that he improvises with this.
This is great.
Someone's getting buried.
Oh, doink!
I bet that actually hurt like
yeah,
a bitch.
I bet like a motherfucker. He's selling it
out on his throat, but it clearly hits him in the nipple. I actually think it would hurt more if it hit you in the nipple.
Splash damage, not you heard of splash damage.
Splash damage. Imagine if that came you, like the right end of that came you right in the nipple though. That'd be
fucking sore.
He should have sold the nipple.
Fucking jumped out of the bin.
Yeah. Selling like a boss.
He is selling like a boss.
Bumping like a motherfucker. It's like, yeah, Goldust can manhandle me despite only being 5 pounds heavier. It's really ridiculous.
No, I like to see him talking backstage for the match. So what do you want to do? He's like, well,
these look like they're made out of fucking tinfoil.
Yeah.
They knock each other out.
Yeah.
Doink.
But this is what annoys me though, because later on, we'll have chair shots and there'll be fucking... Like, just watch 17. 16 chair shots to put the Rock down. One shot with a trash can, pins your hardcore champion.
Spike Dudley turns up with his own ref and wins the hardcore title.
Spike, looking like a child.
Goldust rate my dad's sign.
Goldust rate my dad's sign, yeah. Brett is fat, apparently, whoever Brett is. Crash Holly runs him off.
Crash Holly like a fucking ninja.
Yeah. Crash Holly, R.I.P.
I was about to say I'd like to see Goldust and Maven talking backstage for the match. That's what do you want to do? And like Goldust like, this is a match where you die.
Well, put anyway, 2 out of 5. Meh.
It happened.
It was there.
It was good. For what it was.
Yeah, it was what it was. They had the live act of Drowning Pool act as the promo for Jericho Triple H.
Yeah, that's what
and it made me realise how fucking fit Steph was back then.
Yeah. Still looks alright.
Now she just looks like a soccer mum. And then you've got, obviously, the Crash and Spike fighting about Al Snow and what have you later on.
What's going on?
Oh, yes. Now we jump to Drowning Pool doing Tearaway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to jump over that.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
We're
going straight to the fight.
We go straight backstage. We've got Spike Dudley and Crash Holly.
Getting twatted.
With a big wall of cardboard boxes. No one knows why.
It's structural integrity of that staircase, do you not know?
Off comes Al Snow.
Al Snow with Teddy Long in a golf cart through the cardboard.
He gets Red Ring of Reft.
Red Ring of Reft, yeah.
Straight through the wall.
Spike Dudley off a tyre.
So that's Al, how was your appearance? Well, I went through some boxes and died.
Spike Dudley's trying to escape.
He's running away. He's running
What's
away.
that?
He's running away. And what's that?
There's a hurricane coming through.
Spike Dudley running like a woman in a horror film.
The horror hardcore champion
flies in after like with Big Show just holding some rope there for Hurricane. He's like, right, you just swing in when you're ready, son. Come on.
Al Snow does run some of his bit.
Al Snow pretending being Ron Simmons before it was a thing.
Yeah.
That was all, the thoughts. I probably think that's probably what he thought of the fucking Drowning Pool performance. Because they weren't great.
No, they were shit.
So we go straight into now Kurt Angle versus Kane. And Kurt Angle starts off with a promo, I believe.
He does. He gets a massive crowd reaction, which I was quite surprised about.
Yeah.
Well, when his first music first hit, we missed it on that. But they jump up and cheer, and it's like, this is kind of And
if you notice as well on his ring
the
graphic,
oh yeah,
it says like Kurt Angle and it says www.kurtangle.com.
Yeah,
rather than now it's like his fucking Twitter handle.
Yeah, they all have their own little
you need to go to the media page of www.kurtangle.com to read more about Kurt Angle and what he's getting up to.
Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, they have their own little personal websites, didn't they?
Yeah, it's like their own little MySpace thing.
Oh God, I remember MySpace.
Do you want to read some Mad Facts? Because that's why I went to read Mad Facts.
I remember that thing WWE brought in where you could upload your own pictures. Like wrestling pictures and that, and someone put up naked pictures of China. It's like, I don't think they really thought this through because they weren't being moderated, so they were putting up like China's Playboy pictures.
Fucking hell. Bit of casual racism there, saying Kurt Angle is the reason why I'm proud to be Canadian.
Nice. Lots of signs for him though.
Yeah.
Considering how low in the card he is. She's at a similar spot to last year, actually.
Was his like the midway point, technically?
Yeah.
To be fair. Right.
Yeah,
it's like a fantastic shape.
Going full heel with his black singlet.
Yeah.
Yeah. They say he's basically slagging off the Canadian figure skaters.
He's like, I'm not a good guy.
I'm going to get some
I'm
out
not
of
a
the way,
bad guy. I'm an American guy.
Yeah. Throughout this match, Jerry Lawler consistently shouts about head trauma and about head traumas Kane has suffered. Going off the recent concussion things that we've had in sport across the world, I'm going to try not to draw attention to when he does it, but I'm just going to put out there that he does.
Yeah.
And it's quite gross.
And not only that, they do bring it up, but Kane doesn't sell it one bit.
No.
Ever in the match.
Yeah.
Oh, Kane might have some head trauma. Oh, he just bonked on his head. Oh, he's up again.
Yeah.
What head trauma?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you know, maybe if you're going to sell it, tell him that you're going to sell it.
Yeah. I say there was no promo to this match either.
No bill.
No. Well, there was no video package, but they do say on commentary that Angle blames Kane for him not being in the main event, so that's why we have this match.
Okay, so what?
I think that's more than what Edge Booker T's got going for it.
This is true. Well, we'll get onto that later.
We'll get onto that when the match shows up, because it's actually about shampoo.
Oh, yeah. That's WrestleMania worthy.
Okay. Kurt Angle, the big red, white and blue machine, with the bell shot to start the match.
Fuck's sake, man.
They can't even ring the bell because Kurt Angle's using it.
Yeah. It's made so much sense, though.
It does, doesn't it? I'm going to beat the shit out of what starts the match as a ring bell. So if I take the ring bell, everything's legal.
I've never been a fan of this match. Like, just for that simple reason. Like, he spends half of it just twatting the shit out of Kane with the ring bell. When it finally starts, it's like, that was pretty pointless.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because Kane no-sells everything.
You can get away with that, though, because it's sort of his character.
Yeah.
Fucking head trauma.
I'm not just going to sit and slate Jerry Lawler.
Talking about head trauma, while Kurt Angle's booting Kane in the head.
Yeah, fucking...
They point out that he's kicking him in the head for that reason.
But he's kicking him in the chest.
Yeah. One thing they do mention on commentary is that which I don't think is true, they say Kurt Angle is the first man in history to have won every single championship.
No.
Yeah, I don't think it was true either.
Well...
But JR says that he is.
What is it? It's a weird one, the Grand Slam, because it's like, the first person that did it was Shawn Michaels, but he had the IC, the tag, the European, and the WWF title.
Yeah.
And then as they've gone adding more titles now, then they brought in like the hardcore and bloody whatever else.
Yeah.
But did Angle hold the hardcore championship?
He had at some point, I think.
Right.
I think.
He must have done. Within the first 2 years of him breaking into the business. Because that's what JR says.
Alright, the more you know.
Yeah. I don't know. JR may be wrong.
I like this counter where he goes for the choke slam, but Angle holds the rope so he can't do it.
You could do it on SmackDown 4 where if you won all the belts. Like you had a scene where Vince McMahon appeared or ric-flair appeared and it's like, you're the Grand Slam champion.
Ah, okay. Nice belly to belly.
Beautiful. Over.
Yeah. Really nice.
Kurt Angle is just really nice.
Yeah, I've just put a fairly slow match, but really good so far. It's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's standard
slow,
bit open
hard
back
hitting,
and forth, but when Angle takes control now, it quickens up a little bit.
Absolutely, but it's quite a fairly methodical pace at the minute, and it's.
Let's say he hits that belly to belly. He actually gets an Angle chance in Canada.
This is it. So,
you know what I mean? He's the A+ heel for Canada.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a good match so far. I can't complain really too much.
Yeah, I can't stand the commentary.
Yeah, the commentary's fucking ruining it for me. Fucking Jerry is shite then. He was shite. Well, he's even shiter now.
Yeah.
He was shite then.
Oh.
Those throat fuss I fucking love.
Yeah.
Kane.
Yeah.
Even to this day.
Yeah. Kane's always had a decent moveset. He's just booked terribly.
Huge backdrop.
Yeah.
Every move is huge in this match.
Yeah.
Everything is huge. Obviously, the two big guys in the ring, but...
Well, I mean, Kurt's not even considered a big guy.
He does look it, though.
He does look it, yeah.
But because he's built like a brick shithouse.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's 6'1" and 230.
Yeah, that's big. For wrestling, maybe not.
For wrestling,
it's about average.
Yeah. For wrestling, I mean, they talk about the prototype being The Rock, don't they? And it's, 6'5", 275? 265?
250, I think, was the... Then it
ideal.
Vinnie Mac's ideal was like 6'5", 6'6", and 300.
Yeah.
Can move around like Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
And work like the Big Show. And Austin and The Rock.
Yeah, it doesn't really work.
And then hires a load of NFL guys going, do this.
And they can't.
Yeah.
Some of them can, but not many. I mean, you think about a lot of... even Austin played football as a kid.
Huge sidewalk slam.
Yeah.
Loved it. Yeah. I like Kane. I liked Attitude Era Kane, though. Well, this is back end of Attitude Era.
Yeah.
We'll say, when we say the Attitude Era ended, and what have you, would you say end of the invasion angle, or...
people say it ended at 17.
Some people say 17, though. Some people say 18.
Yeah.
It's all after this, when they went to the WWE.
Yeah.
After it. I think Backlash was like the first, when they became the WWE. Because you have got the Backlash DVD somewhere, and everyone's coming out to like generic music.
Yeah.
Doing the transition of like copyrights and that.
Right.
Yeah.
So...
I'll have to look it up. Saying that, I'll be on the DVD on the network, it'll be the original, actual... I would imagine.
Possibly.
I'll have to look it up.
I love this.
Backlash 2002.
Kurt Angle's just done the free Germans after a float over. Angle pulling out Kane's moves. Woo!
Goes worked once, I'll do it again.
Mm-hmm. Going to the world once too much. Cows like a
gets
clothesline. Yeah.
This track's in the shape of an oval. So we're going to drive straight and we're going to turn to the left. Back. And to the left.
So yeah, it's picking up pace a little bit. Back and forth.
Yeah.
And I think we get eventually a massive power slam.
Yeah, it's sick.
Massive power slam coming up. It's fucking amazing. Shows you how good Kane used to be.
Yeah.
Kane with his little comeback.
The thing is, guys like Kane and stuff like that, the
massive backdrop, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was nasty. So everything Kane does is fucking heavy hitting.
Yeah. This is the power slam.
Braun Strowman can't even hit one like that.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to put him through the ring.
Yeah. I mean, Braun Strowman, he's got the fucking size to make it. The only reason that power slam looks good is his fucking size.
Yeah.
Not technique, it's the fucking size.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I mean, one thing that I noticed watching, like, especially these two WrestleManias, this one in 17, is everybody looks huge. Everybody looks thick and muscular, like a proper brick shithouse.
Yeah.
And then I look at them today, and guys don't look like that anymore.
Yeah.
In wrestling,
They don't.
They don't look the same. They don't look. It doesn't. So I mean, it's. I don't know. I know it's a change in. Well, you could almost say it's a change in the human race, but it's just. Yeah, I don't know what
Angle slam.
It adds something to it to me.
It's the evolution of wrestling, really, isn't it?
Well, like I look at Strowman, and Strowman's a massive man. Don't get me wrong, and he looks the part. But then I take him and I stand him next to Kane, like Kane now. How much more ripped does Kane look?
Well,
than Strowman looks.
This is it. Well, I mean Kane then.
Yeah, like Kane.
Yeah, then. Kane's fucking rippling it.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't look as big now as he did when he first started.
Well,
Like, in what we're watching.
Wasn't long after this he lost his mask, was it?
No. Kurt Angle, the only man to have ever made Kane tap out.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Up to this point.
Up to this point.
I think when they demasked him to kind of emphasize... Well, they were trying to move away... Was he trying to move away from masked wrestlers at that point?
I think
it was just a change.
They wanted to change. I think they...
You humanised him a bit.
It took them longer to go. I think we just need to... I think the mask's a bit stale now, okay? With not much else we can really do with you.
Yeah.
Lose the mask.
Well, that's it. I mean, at the end of the day, how many times... You can't repackage somebody like that a lot.
Yeah.
Not with an established character. Like, you can imagine... They only ever repackaged Undertaker once.
Yeah.
And then repackaged him.
Well, I mean... they tried to repackage British Bulldog, but it never worked.
That was nice. The speed.
Yeah.
Precision footing.
I mean, they constantly say throughout this match how Kurt Angle's the best athlete in the WWE. And I think he is another standard. Everybody here is a great athlete, don't get me wrong. But just some of the stuff that Kurt Angle can do, other guys can't do that.
Yeah.
Guys here can't do that.
Oh, this was a nice little sequence, I thought.
Yeah,
that led to
I
the
did.
roll up.
I just think that pin there could have been better.
Yeah, it could have got both feet up.
Yeah.
But it was a good little sequence.
Yeah.
Now, I when I rated this match, I did give it 3.5. Looking back at it, maybe it weren't as good as that.
No.
I'm going to give it a 3.
Yeah.
So it told a decent story.
Yeah, it did. The only thing, one of the things that I thought, I mean, I've actually noted it. That's 2 fuck finishes in 2 years for Kurt Angle at WrestleMania.
And Kurt gets away with a roll-up in 10:45.
Yeah.
It
was solid.
Right.
It doesn't feel,
we've got the
for where
Hurricane
it
curving.
is, I have no problem with that.
Hurricane skulking through the locker room.
Yeah. To which point, a group of girls come in, obviously, they've got a Godfather's house.
Yeah.
Come in.
Who actually look really skanky.
Yeah, really, really skanky. And one of them takes the top off and says, "Are my boobs too big?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that would not pass today.
No.
Certainly would not pass today. So I just put, I put in the speech, "Are my boobs too big? ... Fuck's sake."
Yeah.
And then one starts getting her ass out.
And Hurricane bringing his broom up to resemble an erection. And the Godfather looks like he just piped off the Hurricane.
Yeah.
In his tiger pyjamas.
Who hasn't got a match tonight?
No.
So now we have Undertaker versus Ric-Flair.
Ric-Flair rubbing his hands in his suit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go for a quick drink.
Ric-Flair, the co-owner of the WWE.
Oh, yes.
In kayfabe.
In kayfabe.
All started No Way Out a month ago.
Well, he's got a month of build.
Short hair taker.
Yeah, short hair taker does look weird.
He does look a little bit strange. He does a little bit. Does look like, oh, James. How does James Hetfield look at this point?
Yeah.
He does look a little James Hetfield.
Yeah.
This was back in St Anger days where it was Metallica was a bit shit. And I like Metallica. Even the shit stuff.
Oh yes, Taker clocking the shit out of Arn.
Aye, knocking fuck out of him.
And Jim Ross consistently telling us that he's disabled. What? He does. David Flair.
Oh God.
The shower scene.
The shower scene. Them genetics didn't inherit any talent, did they?
No.
His daughter, on the other hand.
Oh, God, aye. And she would get it. I don't mind a bit of Charlotte Flair.
Wonky tits and all.
Yeah, wonky tits, why not? I've got wonky eyes. And now I've got wonky balls. It's like a match made in heaven.
As you see there, Flair there clocking a fan. He said with quotation fingers. That's the guy that hit me.
Really? You wouldn't recognise Ric Flair? So, yeah, Ric Flair fucking hit me. The cop was like, who's Ric Flair? Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they give full control to Vince McMahon. Just so he can go, this match is now no DQ.
Vince McMahon and Linda McMahon almost look like fucking twins at this point here.
Yeah.
So even down to, well, it's, are you twins?
No, we're married.
The lack of charisma that Linda McMahon has is unbelievable. She sucks the life out of
so
every
fucking
room.
wooden, isn't she?
Yeah.
It's more life than one of us that's done this sound.
Yeah, this promo wasn't great.
No, I don't think this... to be honest, I understand why they put this promo package here, because obviously they're trying to make a big deal out of it, but it is still a man in his mid-50s fighting The Undertaker.
Who was in his prime.
Yeah, The Undertaker's basically gone, you know what? I've decided I'm going to attack this man's family, so he has no choice but to fight me because he thinks he has to defend them somehow. Okay, that makes sense, because he would fight him for that. You know, everybody would do that.
Absolutely.
But it's still a massive guy picking on an old man.
Basically. It's basically a mugging, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's effectively a mugging.
Oh, this match is a mugging.
It's just a man knocking fuck out of a near pensioner.
Yeah.
And he hits Rock. It's a lead pipe cinch that the Undertaker's going to win this damn thing. All right, there's Ric Flair. What the heck? Flair just nailed the Undertaker with that lead pipe. I cannot believe that Ric Flair insinuated himself into this match.
That was wrong, man. You hit me in the head with that pipe last night. Ought to me just being a man. I want your ass in the ring at WrestleMania. We're gonna see what kind of man you are. I want an answer. Yes or no? No. I'm just gonna have to see what I can do to change your mind.
Undertaker assaulting Arn Anderson. Arn Anderson is Ric Flair's best friend.
I told Ric Flair that I wasn't going to accept no for an answer, so this is on his head.
That is a sick animal right there, let me tell you.
You left me no other choice. I had to go pay your oldest son a visit.
That is Ric Flair's oldest son, David. Oh, God!
You see, Flair, I told you that I wasn't gonna take no for an answer. This is on your head, man. What's it gonna be, Flair? Because I really don't care how far I gotta go.
You got my attention. Undertaker, you got the Nation Boy at WrestleMania. Woo!
Look at Flair, he's crazy. This is all about Arn Anderson and all about his son, David Flair. Flair is out of control. Oh! Ric Flair with a shot. Flair hit a fan. And Ric Flair in pursuit of The Undertaker. Ric Flair has absolutely lost it.
That's the guy that hit me. Mr. Flair, I'm very sorry to inform you that I have to place you under arrest.
You must be so embarrassed over the actions of the co-owner, Ric Flair.
Do you intend, Rick, to go through with this match with The Undertaker at WrestleMania?
Yes, without a shadow of a doubt.
Then you leave this board no alternative but to grant to Mr. McMahon a unanimous vote of confidence with full authority to act. We do reserve the right, immediately following WrestleMania, to review this decision.
At WrestleMania,
I will even the score with The Undertaker at any cost to myself personally.
Since I do have all the power and authority, at least through WrestleMania, allow me to inform you that your match with The Undertaker is now a no disqualification matchup, correct?
Ric Flair made me do that. I had to push the envelope just a little bit further, maybe too far. I just hope you realize that you left me no other choice.
And they do mention that Taker's 9-0 as well.
Yeah. So this, I think I wrote in this. Is this the first mention of the streak? Actually, officially as a streak.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Because this is obviously, and at the end of the match, obviously spoilers. Taker, obviously, if you're a wrestling fan, you'll listen to this. Yeah. It's not a spoiler, because The Undertaker obviously only got beaten by Brock Lesnar, didn't he?
Yeah.
So, obviously, you know he's winning this fucking match if you're listening to this. But at the end of the match, he looks at his hands, he's stood on the edge of the apron, and he starts counting on his fingers.
Yeah, all the way up
to make a point of the streak. It's where they start, for me, this is the point where they start making a big deal about him being unbeaten.
Yeah.
Before this point, they may have brought it up, but it was a passing comment.
Yeah, definitely.
Now he's like bringing it up as like a main point.
I think this is also the last pay-per-view where he uses rolling.
Oh, is it?
I think from Backlash is when he does the whole heel turn. He goes into the whole dead man walking.
I bet. Oh, that's someone else, isn't it? That's
Bischoff.
Bischoff. I know which one it's
It starts off with the instrumental version, and it goes into the whole, you've done it now.
Yeah.
That's the one. They're very similar sounding, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's why I got a bit confused.
Yeah.
The Nature Boy.
They do like to
cut at this point.
I was going to say, they did like to reuse a lot of theme tunes, and they still do to this day. I mean, a perfect example for this was Dean Malenko and Cesaro's original theme tune was spot on.
I see that, and I raise you Kurt Angle and the Patriot.
Absolutely. We don't. No one talks about the Patriot though.
Yeah.
Patriot, first mention on the podcast.
Yes. There you go. So Ric Flair obviously selling the urgency and the. But I love the way he slips and improvises him going for his fucking leg.
Yeah. He overshoots that.
Yeah. And it's brilliant.
Yeah.
It shows his ring awareness, and it's you know.
I've always loved Ric Flair's punches.
Yeah. You know this is not going to be a wrestling match. It's just going to be knocking fuck out of each other.
Yeah, it's a fight. And the thing is, they do a good job of putting it on as though it's a fight. There's no suplexes, there's no wrestling moves. It's them punching each other.
Plenty of woos in this match.
It shows you how versatile Ric Flair is, really.
No, yeah. But there's no doubt in Ric Flair's talent. Ric Flair was the best in the business back in the day. The only thing I might say about Ric Flair is possibly went too long. But, you know, I mean, here he looks out of shape.
I recall this match being short. I didn't realise it was like the longest match on the card. Because Rock-Hogan feels longer, but it slowed right down.
I put on this as well. There was great storytelling right off the bat.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, he looked coming down. Normally, you had the pageantry of Ric Flair doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
He's fucking beelining down to that ring.
Yeah.
And he's taking the robe off halfway down the ramp and saying, I'm fucking coming for you.
Yeah, yeah.
At WrestleMania, you think, right, I'm going to make a fucking show of this. No, he's there. He's all fucking business.
Yeah, yeah. It's fantastic storytelling. That's why I like this match.
Straight off the bat, they're going into that story.
Yeah.
Straight off. I thought that was a really good little touch.
Yeah. Nice catch by Taker, though. I mean, Flair's not a little dude to catch like that.
And you see Flair, Undertaker subtly mocking him there with the fucking Flair's like sort of walk. And I was like, yeah, there's little bits in this match if you got to pay attention to it.
Yeah.
There's little bits there, look like little Easter eggs sort of thing. You can tell I'm gushing about this match already. You know, I weren't expecting to like this match.
Yeah.
And I really, really thoroughly enjoyed it.
It's in what my top WrestleMania matches actually. Well, you know which I did before last year's Mania.
Yeah,
it's in it, and it's because of the storytelling. The match itself, there's no moves, there's no like I say, there's no suplexes, there's no quick pinfalls and this, that, and the other. It is
a fucking fight.
Soup bones.
Yeah, this is when Taker does like the and JR starts calling him Booger Red.
He does test theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look. So explain Booger Red.
This is where he botches the spot here. So shit.
Yeah.
So what they do a little bit of a small sort of thing, and then they fucking retry the spot.
Yeah.
So straight back into that corner, bump, and then
couple more
elbows.
And stuff. But it works.
Right, let's do the spot again. But they do it slightly different, so it's not like a fucking mirror image.
Yeah.
So yeah, redo the spot, bump, there you go. Got it right this time round. Bump, big boot, nasty.
Yeah, that is nasty. I mean, I'm 29 and I don't want to be taking those bumps. Ric-Flair's a man in his 50s, and he's like bumping onto the ring apron and on outside and stuff. Yeah. It's like, ow, dude.
Bear in mind as well, he's also had a broken fucking back.
Yeah.
Which they talk about in this match.
They do talk about his broken back.
Yeah, and now he just gets fucking assaulted in the fucking timekeeper's area. Just fucking absolutely battered.
Yeah.
Finally got his back broke, he was made humble.
Yes.
But yeah, explain Booger Red to us then, Bunkle.
Yes.
What a Booger Red is?
Yeah.
Well, Jerry the King asks Jim Ross about this during the match.
Right.
But Jim Ross then refuses to answer him, so he asks him 4 more times what Booger Red is. Jim Ross never gives us an answer. But what Booger Red actually is the boogeyman who's under your bed. That's what he's on about.
The boogeyman.
The boogeyman.
So it's a pronunciation thing.
Yeah. So
you think it's something and it's not. And I get it, because it makes sense, because he's basically stalked the Undertaker.
Were they possibly trying to say boogeyman that he saw Ric Flair who was wearing red gear and went red? Booger Red.
Well, that's my understanding anyway. So
unless Vinnie Mac's in the background going, "Look, you son of a bitch, you say Booger Red."
I've noticed Undertaker's been cut open hard way.
Yes, on his cheek.
Yeah, on his cheek.
Ric Flair has bladed.
Massive blade.
As I noted on the last on WrestleMania 17, the couple of times I made you say, "You bitch."
Yeah.
You bitch.
Well, God. Well, although it's the first thing I wrote on this match, when obviously on the line of obviously the match, I put guaranteed fucking bloodbath.
Yeah.
Always is with Ric Flair at Mania, and it already automatically straight into he's fucking bleeding like a fucking stuck pig.
I think it's one of them as well where it starts to get stuck into his hair, and his hair pretty much goes and turns
it looks
red.
Worse,
yeah, it does. Yeah. Here we go. I've actually just to double check, I was correct with my term for Booger Red.
Yeah,
I am 100% correct. It's a very old Southern boogeyman sort of thing.
Very old Southern boogeyman.
Yeah, there you go. But how he doesn't know that people call a booger the snot you pick out your nose, I don't know. So
pass.
There we go.
Southern dialect for you.
Yeah. Look at Flair bleeding, man.
I'm still waiting for a yank to say to us, I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Oh, a very quick Flair flop.
Yeah. Oh my God.
He's fucking pissing blood everywhere.
Flair always does.
Because as always, well, blood on the camera as well.
Oh, it just adds to it though.
The fucking crowd start putting the Rain Max on.
Yeah.
Front row.
Like you say, because with Flair being that blonde as well, when it seeps into his hair, it's
a cracking visual, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love how there's a little...
Even couldn't do that these days.
The best one for that is, I think, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
But then I think, there was a point where it started off really good because his hair was quite long still, and it's got a point where every month he would end up doing blood, and he's got, it's like, come on, Sean, give it a rest now, mate. It's like, one time's enough, and it's like, doing like the fucking advert where they do the slow-mo, like throwing the hair back and showing just blood.
It's because I'm worth it.
A sunset behind him. It's like, yeah, L'Oreal, because I'm worth it.
Yeah, I put one of my other notes, I put King as a joke. He basically spends the whole match slating Ric Flair and calling him an idiot.
But like I say, Taker's definitely, it's like working.
Ooh,
whoa!
Beautiful,
yeah.
Superplex there.
Massive. I love Flair's selling of it as well.
Yeah.
It's fucking agony.
People should sell superplexes like that.
Absolutely.
I like that too. They're picking him up off the picking his head off the mat. Like,
I ain't done with you yet, boy.
Well, it reaffirms he's a heel. Look at that, driving his elbow and like forearm into the cut. Just reaffirming that he is like not a man you want to be in there with.
Yeah.
We're getting to the point now, obviously, I love heel Taker. This is full on heel Taker.
Oh, yeah.
And it's basically just fucking torturing him now. This is becoming basically wrestling torture porn.
Yeah.
At this moment in time.
Well, Flair's offense has been, a few punches, and a few chops. Ric Flair's chops are still amazing. But it's, he's just getting slowly dissected by a bigger, younger man, which is how you would expect this to go.
So this apron leg drop looks fucking nasty. So right across the back of his fucking neck.
Yeah.
But yeah, that blood's getting right in his hair now. It just looks fucking nasty.
Yeah.
But that's a great visual, though.
Oh, yeah, it does. I mean, his hair's literally stuck up because there's that much blood in it.
Yeah, he doesn't need hair gel. No, he's lifting the shoulders off the mat. Like I say, he's becoming torture porn. So he's looking very James Hetfield there.
Yeah.
It looks almost like a rockabilly.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, dear. So, yeah, he's just basically... Flair's dead on his feet, basically, at this point.
Yeah.
He's brown bread. Brown bread.
Take a trash talking.
Yeah. Little Nate checking on Big Nate.
Yeah.
Hey! Taker misses an elbow. And we got a little bit of a fight back.
Yeah.
No selling the knife edge chops.
Yeah.
Chops for
there you go.
bones.
King saying, millions of people want to know what Bugger Red is. King's commentary in this match is just terrible.
Imagine he had Twitter around now, and everyone would be tweeting like, "What?" So it has to tell us on Twitter, what is Bugger Red?
Yeah. We're going old school, but I think it gets counted, I believe.
It gets counted, yep. 2 years in a row he's gone for that move. 2 years it's been counted.
You done fucked up.
It was at this point he realised he'd fucked up.
I think this is a point where King starts talking about Ric Flair belongs at a glue factory or something.
Fucking what?
Because he's one of the four horsemen, isn't he? Yeah, exactly.
Taker's like, yeah, I'm going to the glue factory, and he's not allowed to come.
Fucking hell.
Simpsons reference there for anyone who doesn't get that quote, but you should do.
Simpsons is shit. I've said it.
I can't say I watch it anymore. I stopped watching it
I've said
years
it.
ago.
Oh, Coxy doesn't agree.
Coxy has like them all on DVD.
Please tell me you don't like the modern ones.
No.
You don't like the modern ones.
Season 25
That
onwards?
kind of says it all.
What year?
Every year.
Season 25.
Yeah, season 25 onwards. Like, it's gone downhill. No, what are they on now? 26? No, 20. Season 23, I think it's gone from there. It's gone, well, season 20, it's gone downhill. There's been the odd good episode, but then there's the majority of them shite.
Ric Flair has the lead pipe.
So I used to watch it on the channel on Channel 4, and yeah,
Taker's busted open.
Not watched it in 8 years plus. But yeah, lead pipe from the bike.
Yeah.
Flair's knocking fuck out of Taker, but counted.
And the pipe rolls to the outside of the other side of the ring. See, I like this spot because it, again, sells the desperation of Flair. Flair's getting his ass handed to him, and he knows it. Everybody knows it. But he's just looking for anything he can do, anything he can get to help him give himself a way in, an advantage. So, boom, sign!
Hey, another keep-off sign, that's 2 in a row.
Making its return from WrestleMania 17.
Yeah.
Second appearance on the pod.
Yeah, running up the keep-off sign. Gonna become a meme.
Ric Flair looks like a mad scientist currently with that hair.
He fucking does, doesn't he?
He does.
One of the experiments have blown up in his face. Da, 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 da.
Woo!
It still reminds me of the you fast forward to like Ric Flair in TNA when he was getting iced by Fortune.
Oh, God.
You got iced! What's that mean? It means you got to take the smell of ice, get down on one knee and chug it. Why?
Oh, low blow!
Low blow!
Because we're all guys in our 30s who are trying to act like we're guys in our 20s.
Goes into a figure 4.
Woo!
Ric Flair saying, if you do that to me again, I'll make a woman out of you.
Yeah. It's getting right in Mickey James's face.
Oh! Things I would do to that woman.
Yeah.
Well, there's another point where it goes inaudible, and it's from what people have worked out, it's pretty much sure he's like, I will put my dick in you. But then
take a sit up.
But then he woos, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I love the counter here.
Yeah.
Round the throat.
There's the look of disbelief in Flair's face as well.
Yeah.
Sloppy face choke slam, but what do you expect?
Well,
it's actually good selling though.
Yeah.
It's
selling the figure 4.
The knee.
Yeah. Again, that's true. I think this is where he knocks fuck out of the ref, innit?
Probably. Let me have a look.
Punches Flair.
Yeah.
Gets a 2 count. Turns around and knocks fuck out of Little Nate.
Yeah. Thinks, what? You must be Ric Flair's son. Die!
Die, motherfucker! Oh, he's gonna get Red Ring and refed. Red Ring and refed.
Lead pipe.
Woo! Knife edge shots. Where's Arn Anderson? Massive spine buster.
He's a fucking awesome spine buster. I don't care.
As Charles Anderson watches on.
Yeah, sweet as a fucking nut.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nate's overpoweredly thrown to the outside.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, Arn's just been fucking clocked.
Yeah, Arn takes one punch and blades. Seriously.
Selling that cut from the Raw 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. He has not healed. Arn's about to die.
Yeah, Arn Anderson, bleeding like a stuck pig.
Oh, massive, huge, big boot.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like this.
The Dragon Sleeper.
And I think Rick comes in with a save for the chair, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's Arn's selling of it that kind of grosses me out, because he has like the surgically repaired neck, which is why he's disabled, according to Jim Ross.
Right.
And then when he puts him in it, he kind of like groans, like he's dying. It's quite gross.
Big boot.
Yeah, big boot to the chair.
Now this I like. In a minute. There's a botch.
Oh yeah, there is.
There is a massive botch here where he tries to get Flair up.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
For the tombstone.
The last ride.
Or the last ride.
Yeah. There.
Can't get him up for it.
There.
Because he's knackered.
Yeah.
And again. Tries to get him up again. Can't do it, so he decides, fuck it, tombstone.
Yeah. Which I like. Yeah, like you say, that's... I would have preferred him to end it with the tombstone anyway. We know this is the finish.
But here's the thing as well. JR fucking saved it.
Yeah.
Because he says he couldn't get him up because he's tired.
Yeah. He says... It's a really well-booked match.
Really well-booked.
For what is booked as a fight, it feels like a fight. And it tells a good story.
Taker gets away with a tombstone in 1847.
Well, yeah.
Very good match.
Ric Flair
Really
does
good.
one actual wrestling move that whole match.
Yeah.
But Ric Flair wouldn't do wrestling moves.
Yeah.
He's purely there to defend his family.
Yeah. He's an out-and-out wrestler. He's there just to knock fuck out a Taker.
Yeah.
And that's the job he wanted to do. He weren't there to wrestle. He was there to knock fuck out a Taker.
Yeah.
But, I put 4 out of 5. Great match, great story.
Yeah.
Well booked.
Yeah.
And there he is, counted all his wins on the written graping.
Yeah, that's where he counts them all. Just so you know.
Yeah, I'm fully aware of
Right,
what's coming next, so...
Cool.
It's okay, because I'm not going to spend much time on it.
Yeah, we can pretty much try and skip over it. Pretty much, so yes.
Yeah, the first true mention of the streak. And probably the last time he faced somebody who I believe was a credible threat. Except for Lesnar, obviously.
So yeah, we got this promo.
Booker T promo.
Michael highlights Cole once again.
Absolutely.
Yes. This is an awful promo.
Fucking terrible. Fuck it,
They make him seem stupid.
Yeah.
Basically.
The theory of relatives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote my high school thesis on the theory relatives. Einstein's theory relatives.
He had 2 theories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Yeah, it was fucking terrible. I almost felt sorry for him. But yeah, we have the match. You had Teddy Long reffing it.
Okay. This feud is about shampoo.
Yeah, it's basically what it is. It was a botched. It was a.
How much bill was this given though?
Oh, no idea.
The SmackDown before, maybe. Yeah.
So it's a fucking pointless match.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah,
Pretty
we're not
much.
going to go over
Hence
it.
we're skipping over it.
Yeah, so Edge wins with a fucking execution. I put 1 out of 5 out of 5. Main match, couldn't get into it. 0.5 for each spinneroonie, 0.5 for the match. Because Edge did a bit edge-a-rooney halfway through the fucking
which
thing.
was awful.
Which was fucking awful. Don't watch this match.
Of course, they had to
fucker.
put the Canadian on in his hometown match.
Well, that's it. That match is purely there to put Edge on for the Canadian fans so that it goes over. It was crap.
Yeah, no fucks given at all.
It was utter garbage.
Speaking of garbage.
Hurricane interview. I am not a horror perv. Yes, that line comes out of his mouth.
Yes, it does.
Oh dear.
What's up with that?
Dear God.
I am not a hurra-perv. Mighty Molly.
Citizen Coach.
Citizen Coach.
Bump.
Mighty Molly, frying pan to the head. So your hardcore champion gets defeated by a one shot from a frying pan.
Yeah, because Molly says yesterday she should disappear on the hover cycle.
Yes, she does. And then she scabbers.
But you think
considering they're basically in the parking lot, why doesn't she leave in a car?
She takes the hardcore title though because she hits him with one shot of a frying pan. She runs into a door.
Yes, we'll come to that later.
But yes, we now have Stone Cold versus Scott Hall.
Yeah.
Sum up the promo. Basically, Austin wants to kill the MWO for costing him a title shot. That's it.
I'm going to inject the WW with a lethal dose of poison.
These three human beings have robbed Austin of his dream.
With a lethal dose of poison.
The poison of the NWO is running through the veins of the Texas rattlesnake.
You want to play with Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Hey, he's got him.
You come into the World Wrestling Federation looking to make a name for yourself on Stone Cold, ruin my title shot, you're going to learn that you do not mess with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Nobody embarrasses Scott Hall. Nobody humiliates Scott Hall.
Austin 316 says, I just branded your ass.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, I want you to feel humiliated. I want you to be embarrassed.
Oh no, with a stunner. Oh, Hall with a stunner on Austin.
This is what I want. Scott Hall, Steve Austin, one-on-one at WrestleMania.
We'll put his little head right there. Turn it so slightly. Wham, drop him. Stone Cold Stunner. Put some stink on it. 1, 2, 3. That's the first member of the NWO. Scott Hall is going down.
I hear from you that you're the toughest SOB in the WWE. Prove it.
And I put, first off, Stone Cold comes out to his classic theme.
Yes.
Bit of a thing though, isn't it? It's like you had WrestleMania 17, like Rock Austin.
Yeah.
And then WrestleMania 18, you got Austin Hall.
Yeah, Austin's on the first DVD. That shows you how much he's dropped down the card. It kind of... this is what he said. He said basically the heel turn didn't work. So then when they turned me back face, I'd lost so much momentum that to get back up to where I was, that's almost impossible. He'd lost that much goodwill and faith, so to speak. You know, with stuff that he wanted to do, basically. And he thought, you know, and the WWE basically said, well, you've earned it. You have creative control for a bit. You know, he wanted to do the whole, you know, the crazy, I'm losing my mind, I need Vince McMahon type of thing. And he, you know.
I've got nothing really to add. I mean, it is what it is.
I found this a bit of a throwaway match considering it's like Austin Hall.
It is a throwaway match. And, I mean, I love his vest says alcohol fueled on it, which is awesome. And the NWO entrance is amazing. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, it's like, because it is like they're trying to take over.
Yeah. It's iconic.
Yeah.
The entrance itself, really. I mean...
Something I want to add as well, which I did write at the beginning of my notes, was the set is fucking awful for this WrestleMania. It's like they started building the scaffolding and thought, fuck it, can't be arsed.
Yeah.
They've just put, right, we'll put some screens up, that is it, that's all we're doing.
Yeah.
It looks fucking awful, it looks like they put no effort in it whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's scaffolding.
So Scott Hall's like, oh no, I can't do this on my own, man. I need some big sexy with me.
Yeah, but he's slow.
And he tears his quad.
Out comes Chet Lemon.
Chet Lemon, torn quad and all.
God. So yeah, Scott Hall.
Yeah. To be fair, I'd never watched much WCW, so I was like thinking this should be really good. I'm expecting really big things from Scott Hall. How wrong was I?
I'm just looking.
Oh my god!
I'm looking at his trunks. I think they are fucking awful.
His trunks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a little bit.
They're a bit meh.
Yeah, I don't know. Tight whitey trunks. There aren't many guys who can get away with them. And I'm not saying that Hall's in bad shape because he's not. He's huge. You know, he's a big dude, but. Yeah.
It's not a good look for him, that.
No. Then again, it's the look that he had for probably most of his career.
Mm.
Yeah, because he was much identical when he was Razor Ramon.
Yeah. Yeah, but at least it had razor blades on the back of his trunks.
This is what I mean. The actual design of the trunks looks... it doesn't look good.
Yeah. That's like last-minute budget shite, it looks like.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, like, on the back of him, it just says Hall. But why is the A bigger?
Yeah.
Well, just capitalise it.
Yeah.
That being said, though, the NWO logo is in lower fonts, isn't it? So.
Well, yeah. So.
The capital W.
Well.
Austin with right hands. Luthez press, which I thought looked terrible.
It's the one that
it looked
the
clearly that he wasn't hitting him.
The 17 one was better.
Yeah.
Quick to that.
Oh. It gets much, much slower. That's basically my takeaway from this match.
I'm at the moment. I'm one of the pods I'm listening back to is the Neil Pruitt Secrets of Nitro.
Right.
And Neil Pruitt's the guy who did the Whisper for the NWO.
Oh, right, okay.
And he does all that sort of shit. But he was like a camera producer or video producer or something from him. So he's like pulling back the curtain on all these different segments.
Right.
It's really good.
Might have to give that a listen.
No, you have to point that in my direction.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got Austin taking out Nash briefly.
Yeah.
So he can get at Hall.
Nash in his also cheaply made, probably last minute thrown together singlet.
Absolutely.
Just watching on.
Someone's got a t-shirt printer in the back.
Hall takes control now.
Yeah, it's almost like they've sort of gone, well, we're going to bring the NWO back. Okay.
We need some stickers and iron.
The afternoon of the show, like, if you got your gear, like, I've got my outside and stuff. Like, well, no, you need your NWO gear. Like, oh, well, I don't have that with me. It's back in America.
Yeah.
But yeah, get some black trunks and we'll get some iron-on stickers.
Yeah.
Pretty much, that's it.
Like, Hall's would have been better if he wore like the black and red or black and white like he used to. Because but he's wearing black and Austin's wearing black.
Yeah.
It's all black.
Yeah, but again, this is part of the problem. Like, this is where I think you're starting to get this problem like I have nowadays.
Yeah.
Everybody wears black.
Yeah.
Your face, you're a heel, you wear black. And then people who try and do something different, like Finn Balor was wearing blue.
Yeah.
Blue Tista.
Yeah,
let's just rip him to shreds because he's not wearing black.
Yeah.
So then next week he'll wear black again. All right, okay.
What colour are you wearing next week?
Fuck off.
Are you wearing black?
Yeah.
Are you a heel?
No.
Get some white spandex, motherfucker. God damn it, faces wear white.
They're bright colours.
Or whatever.
Sure.
You're white. White meat baby face. Where's white? What? I didn't mean a bad thing, but you need to wear white.
What he's trying to say is, wear a white hood while you're at it.
I didn't say that.
almost sounded like it, though. No, let's not.
Shit, so I just stop burning the cross while I'm at it.
God damn it, you're going to have to cut this match.
But yeah, Scott's on top.
Scott's on top. It's very slow.
It is very slow.
Not a lot's happening.
Bunkle's like the racist.
I'm not! I just think faces should wear white. You're a face, you should wear white.
It's that thing for me, though, of like the contradiction of like when Seth Rollins was the heel and he came out wearing white.
White and gold.
White and gold, yeah. But he's still a heel.
Mm.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been.
And there's like, Roman Reigns like, I've not got over the Shield breaking up, so I'm just still going to wear the same stuff.
Which he's still doing.
Yeah.
I'm dead hard, but I need a vest. A padded vest.
Heels wear black.
Have you seen my... See my vest, see my vest, see my vest. He might even have grizzly bear underwear.
Because there's no better than Roman Reigns in a sweater.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Nash with a cheap shot.
He has a poodle for his noodle. That's it, Peter. Get after Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Oh, God. You can tell we're not into this match when we're talking about fucking, you know,
Roman Reigns. Nothing's happening. It's too slow.
Yeah. It's not good.
I mean, I understand it's supposed to be like, you know, a bit of a come-down match from the Taker match, but it's still...
You use Stone Cold Steve Austin in a come-down match?
The crowd aren't at all bothered.
No, they're not. Because this match doesn't matter. This is the problem. The NWO makes sense. I understand there's a heel faction. I understand when there was loads of them. But they spent most of the time building the feud with The Rock and Hogan.
Mm.
To me, these other guys don't really matter.
Ref death.
Ref death.
Yeah. Red ring of ref. Nash comes. Starts knocking fuck.
Hasn't torn his quad yet.
That's what you think.
Well, no, he's not outside going, oh my quad.
I did put that Nash has been booked quite well here in this match.
He's been booked like a killer.
Yeah.
Hull's booked like a chump.
Absolutely.
Really. He's the bitch of the NWO. But to me, this is kind of the problem. Like I say, the NWO, without Hogan, seem unimportant.
Because they are unimportant.
Stunner to Nash.
Yeah. Stunner Hall, Stunner to Nash. But that's what... Nobody would have given a shit about Scott Hall and Kevin Nash in WCW.
Here we go. I think the Super
Nobody did give a
Slidey.
shit until
Super
Logan
Slidey
joined
Jack
him.
Dome.
Yeah.
Here he comes. Super Slidey. Here he comes. Super Slidey Jack Dome.
And then Nash literally just falls on him.
Nash, ref death too. He's a serial killer.
He's a serial killer.
Oh, sick bump though for... That was not nice. The way he landed. Right on his fucking
The problem
Coxys.
is, though, he does that there right by the ropes, and you know it's going to get reversed. Like when Triple H does goes to the pedigree right by the ropes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Nash, I think, gets thrown out by the refs now, doesn't he?
Yeah. Like, 4 refs come, and Nash is just like, I can't get rid. I've killed 2.
Can't do genocide.
It's literally like...
Ref a horsed.
Look. 4 refs, and he's like, no, I can't.
Look,
I'm just going to leave these
Look,
ones.
these refs are fearing for their lives right now.
Yeah. Wait,
it's the Charles Manson of referees.
I think this is the one. This is the pay-per-view where Jim Ross refers to them as zebras.
Look, pack mentality there with the refs. Safety in numbers.
Safety in numbers.
We're pushing him back.
One of them slipping on his Nike shoes so he can outrun the rest.
Oh,
Sid White's been,
He's being taken out in an ambulance.
Skull goes for a stunner.
Yeah.
It's like a McMahon stunner.
It's like a McMahon stunner. It sucks.
A McFlabber.
Where are you going?
There's logic to that.
So he can see his shoulders.
See the shoulders, yeah.
Yeah.
Sid White's like, I've got a migraine. There's a zombie ref now, though.
Into that exposed turnbuckle.
Into stunner.
Stunner. Stone Cold
Freak
Stunner.
Oh.
Oversell by Hall. It's over.
And everyone finally jumps up.
Goes well.
You always see people mention the Rock sell when it comes to a stunner. No one mentions the whole sell.
Yeah.
Where it's taking fucking 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hembone.
Yeah, I did initially put 4 out of 5 because I did initially enjoy it, but second viewing,
it's so slow.
It's very slow. I mean,
a 2.
I won't go that far. I'd go 2, maybe 2.5.
Yeah,
there was some good spots in it. But Nash was booked well.
I'd say Hall's booked like a chump.
Yeah, there was a few good moments in it. I'll be honest.
Hall spent most of it being booked like a chump. Oh yeah, it's Access.
Yeah, it weren't too bad.
It's Access.
So we have Access coming up, which meh.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was alright.
And now we're going to jump straight over to Disc 2.
But here's the thing as well. Just when we mention Access while we're talking about it. Access segment, time for a piss.
Yeah.
Like his piss
break,
yeah. Sort of official piss break is the Access point. When I watched it, I was like, okay. And then you got Stacey Keibler.
Oh yeah, they have a mould of her ass.
They have a mould of her arse and her legs.
Yeah.
Bent over, and you can go to it and feel her ass.
Yes.
And feel her legs.
Yes.
If you have the DVD, you can watch them being made. They show you how they made them.
I've got the DVD.
Okay.
They actually take a cast of her ass.
The interesting point is, though, for Booker T, he's got it in the hand. And he's there talking about it, so I had to hold my arm out for 2 hours like that and all this sort of thing. And he's like, the most beautiful woman then rubbed this cold gel all over my arm and my shoulder. And it shows the video that's been done, it's a bloke.
Yeah.
He's in gimmick there though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Absolutely. But, yeah, Stacey Keibler, you can go up to her ass and you can fondle her ass.
Yes. You can.
Yeah. Can you imagine that happening today?
No, it wouldn't happen
today. Hashtag me too. So yeah, it was, iffy, to say the least. So yeah, that's the Access segment. Now we've finally
now it's Disc 2 of WrestleMania 18, sort of.
Woo! We've actually cut through this quite quickly.
Yes.
Onto the Four Corners elimination match, the WWF Tag Team titles.
Now, I will basically say, I thought this is a concept that could be potentially really good.
Oh, the Four Corner Tag Team elimination match?
Yeah, it potentially could be amazing.
Yeah, this had a lot of potential.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, I came out of this match slightly disappointed.
Yes.
Very slightly disappointed.
It's Saliva.
Yeah.
Saliva playing out the Dudley Boys.
Saliva playing out the
forcible entry.
Forcible entry. Why didn't King make that joke?
That was a fucking terrible version of the Dudley Boys theme, by the way. His face there looked like the Saliva main singer when he was in the middle of screaming, "Get the tables." Yeah. Looked like a flat earther when you're showing them actual evidence that the earth is round. It's like, what the fuck?
So, Dudley Boys come out first, followed by the APA, followed by the Hardys, followed by Billy and Chuck because they're the champs.
Yeah.
And the only thing worth of note in the entrances is King says, My favourite tag team is in the ring. JR goes, the Dudleys? King. No. Stacey's left leg and her right leg. JR's response, you're so lonely.
Absolutely brilliant. Now, my first comment on this match was this is going to be a clusterfuck.
Yes.
Now, trying to follow this to begin with is fucking nails.
Yeah.
So much goes on so quick.
Yeah. For the first 2 minutes.
He can't soak it in.
No, it's...
This is the main reason my pen ran out was this match.
Yeah.
It couldn't keep up. The pen died. This match killed a pen.
Yeah, I have made some kind of notes, but it don't work.
Yeah, this match committed Byrocide.
Byrocide.
Fucking hell.
Byrocide. Because I was actually using a big pen, a big biro. It killed it. So yeah, we got this. You know, we got obviously. Was it that Chuck Palumbo? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Getting fucked up by Farouk. Which is on his tail end at this point, isn't it, Farouk?
Yes. It's kind of the APA's tail end, really.
Yeah.
They weren't important now, to be fair. They were never that important.
No, they were basically two big guys who have never had a storyline.
Yeah.
Basically, at this point.
They were in the
ministry.
Ministry. And then it was like, we'll protect people from money.
Which is why they were called the Acolytes.
They've had the belts like once, or haven't they, or twice?
Twice.
Yeah.
But when you think they've held the belts twice, and Dudley Boys are like 6-time WWE Tag Champions by now.
Well, yeah, but it's a thing of like the APA could contribute nothing towards like TLC or anything, could they? So
no,
that's the part of the problem.
Arguably, I would say the APA are the most overblown, overhyped tag team of the Attitude Era.
Definitely.
They were literally
100% agree.
They were literally like the punishment squad for guys.
Yeah, they were the hit. Yeah. They were the hitmen.
Right.
Along with Hardcore Holly, they were the fucking Vince McMahon's hitmen.
Yeah,
basically.
They were there because they're good locker room guys. If somebody acts up or has been a bit of a dick, it's like, right, get in there with them guys, give them a pasting, teach them a lesson, and they'll gladly do it.
There's a lot of allegations about how Bradshaw was like the locker room bully.
Yeah.
And then it was like, I think it was Steve Blackman just knocked him out.
Yeah.
And it was like the one guy he feared was Steve Blackman.
Yeah, because Steve Blackman could legit kick their ass.
Yeah, but Steve Blackman was legitimately a fucking killer, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But yeah, but it was one of them, like, I'm sure Bradshaw kept doing something to wind him up once. And he's like, you do that again, I'm going to knock you out. And literally just walked over one punch. And not the week after, going over, it's like, I'm sorry, Steve.
Oh, nice clothesline from hell on Billy.
Yes. That is a lovely move.
3D, he's dead. He's done.
He's out.
I do honestly feel sorry for Nick Patrick in this match.
Yeah.
See,
it's a hard match.
Bubba Ray pushed off Matt and Jeff, but it's an elimination match.
Well, this is the first we see of Matt and Jeff in this match as well.
Yeah. They literally do nothing until now.
So here we go. This is Team Extreme Hardy Boys, though, isn't it now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stacey. I miss useful managers.
She did have a decent role, though, with the Dudley Boys, let's be honest. She did a job.
Absolutely, she did a job.
Well. She was booked well.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Chuck Palumbo
fucking up a DDT. Basically, I did a handstand.
Yes. There's one other guy who does that. I can't remember who it is. Every time he takes a DDT, he seems to do like a handstand.
I'm not sure.
Fucking stupid.
Part of me thinks it's Mr. Kennedy, but I don't know why.
Mr. Kennedy's fucking awful, so...
I agree. To be fair, he was fucking shy.
He was an entrance. That's all he fucking ever was. That's all he ever fucking will be.
Yeah.
I got offered when I was at PCW. Do you want to have your photo taken with him? Everyone in the group was like, yeah, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
So everyone else got in the ring and I didn't. I was like, I'm not missing anything.
Paul just slowly turns his back on him. How
useful Stacey can be.
I'm not Dick Fate. Fuck off. I'm not that bad. She does have a nice ass, to be fair.
Oh, she does. Mel Gibson? Not Mel Gibson.
No,
George Clooney.
George Clooney.
Lucky motherfucker.
And Test.
Yeah.
And Test also got fucking Barbie Blank, so...
Yeah, Test said Stacey loved it up the rear end.
Was he testing her?
Yeah. Played his theme every time.
Played his theme. Yeah.
So every fuss
every time he comes...
Just walks around the house naked to his own theme.
Oh my god, I hope that was true.
His alarm clock in the morning.
I've got some more quips here from King and JR talking about Stacey's sore bum. Apparently, King has some salve to rub on her boo-boo.
I was about to say, does King make like a load of mentions saying, yeah, I'll go over and like rub it better.
Oh yeah, he says he needs to take a look at it. He's going to rub it better. He wants to rub some salve on it. He always carries the salve. It's good for the soul. Legitimate lines there. I always carry the salve. It's good for the soul.
He's a dirty old fucker, isn't he?
He's terrible.
Man. Oh, God.
I hate Lawler. I do. God. I hate him, but it's like, what?
The question is, though, is he coming up with himself or is Vince McMahon backstage going, tell them that's the salve. Say salve is good for the soul. No, and tell them how you want to, like, check Stacey Keibler, make sure she's buying, and then rub some salve on her wound.
Oh, man. Oh, I'm trying... I miss them. I'm glad I fucking did.
Then follows up with, you bitch.
Yeah. Oh, man. But this match is starting to drag a little bit now.
Yes, it is.
Not a lot's happening. They've got a table set up for no fucking reason at this point.
And no one else has yet to be eliminated.
And no one's been eliminated for a while.
It's like, I expected something to happen after the Stacey.
Oh, nice clothesline, though.
That is a sick clothesline.
That was a sick clothesline by Devon.
Yeah, he literally, like, just kills it.
For the record, Devon is fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah, Devon's awesome.
I love Devon. Devon's amazing. Bubba's a cunt, but Devon's alright. I've got my own personal experience with Bubba. He's a twat.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough. I'm just like, I cannot believe that he's fucking Velvet's guy. Yeah.
No, I will say it on record, and I will say it now. I went to PCW, went to have a photo done with him. Obviously, you go shake their hands a bit, quick bit of a meet and greet. Bubba didn't want to speak to any one of us.
Right.
Put his fist out, gave us a fist bump. That was it. We thought, alright, miserable fucker. Devon, on the other hand, shook our hands, spoke to us how we enjoyed the show, how we were doing this, that, and the other. Gave us the time of day. Bubba, everyone was like, Devon was proper talking to every single fan that walked into that ring and gave them money. So I was like,
fair, he's always come across as somebody who thinks he is more important than he is.
Yeah.
You were good as part of a tag team, but your main event run in TNA, garbage.
Your main event run in TNA when it's one of some of the worst days it ever had.
Yeah, any singles run you had in WWE, garbage.
Plus he dropped the golden child.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, I haven't got very much high of opinion on Bubba, but Devon, I've got them all the time in the world.
Yeah.
So, but that's what as a team though, I still enjoy their work, don't get me wrong, I think they're fucking great. I just think he's a twat personally. And I love that, by the way, that little segment there, little bit that they caught, legitimising it in a way, because he shouts at Devon, do not let him tag.
Yeah. Do not let him tag, so he runs and clears Hardy out.
Yeah.
Working with Jeff now, because another druggie is what he'll always be.
Yes.
They're working with
He got high and lost Sting on a PPV.
Yeah. The thing is, I literally sat thinking, somebody should have been eliminated within the whole Stacey spot. That's Smaz. Then.
Yeah.
There should have been an elimination then. Whereas now you've wasted her, because she doesn't get involved again.
Oh.
For no reason.
Devon's MVP in this match.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That spinning elbow was fucking beautiful.
He's really good. And he's huge as well.
He deserved a singles run with something. Did he ever get a singles run with a belt?
They started the whole Reverend Devon thing, and then it didn't go anywhere.
He didn't really get anything in the E. He got like that
Television
TV title run, hardcore title, whatever it was.
Yeah,
in
which
TNA.
was basically fucking nothing.
Yeah.
You may as well just. He basically was something to keep your pants up, basically.
Right.
But nothing.
I was not watching then.
he deserved a single run in the E, definitely, even if it was just a hardcore belt.
Yeah.
Which I don't think he did get.
No, I can't think of him ever doing anything singly.
The guy's underrated. Massively. To me, he's one in the top 5 of the most underrated wrestlers.
Yeah.
Easily for me, Devon. Whereas Bubba was booked about with station, basically, I'd say. Not underrated, not overrated.
You die, Matt Hardy. You've never hit that move. Jim Ross even says he's never hit that move.
That was a nice leg drop.
It is.
Nick Patrick with a fucking quick count then.
Yeah. Nick Patrick's a bitch.
A lot of hatred from you for tonight, Uncle.
Is there?
A bit for me. I've been quite a bit vitriol.
Yeah.
Apart from a little bit
so
of
a
bit of Lawler love them before.
Here we go. Whoa! Sick bump there from Devon.
Devon pushed off the top through a table.
By Billy Gunn.
Yeah, by Billy Gunn.
For the What's Up spot.
Yep.
I think Matt Hardy gets a 3 count here, doesn't he?
Twist of Fate into a Swanton.
Yeah.
3 count.
Classic Hardy.
Classic Hardy's finish.
Yeah.
That looked like it hurt.
It did. It looked like he bent him fucking backwards.
Yeah. He didn't. He was too far away.
Yeah. Palumbo with a massive fucking elbow.
And super kick.
He could have been something, Palumbo. I do genuinely think that.
To be fair, I think this is about right for Palumbo, if I'm honest. Like, when him and Sean O'Haire first started, I thought Sean O'Haire was the more talented of the two. Because he did the swanton off the top, but was like, a big guy.
6'8" or something, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was huge. And then they looked like they were going to do something singularly with him, and it lasted 1 week.
Yeah.
And then he left. That was it. But it's just a thing where, at this point, they had too many guys, because they'd done the invasion thing.
Yeah.
And they just had too many guys to try and get on the roster.
Mm.
And I think a lot of them suffered because they kept WWE guys.
Oh, Poetry in Motion?
Over the WCW guys, the ECW guys, just because they were WWE guys. I mean, you think about Mike Awesome.
Yeah.
How good could Mike Awesome have been in the E?
Oh, we're massive advocates of Mike Awesome, let's be honest.
But instead, he had one match. Throughout the whole invasion angle, one match.
There's not
You're
not.
not. Oh, no,
It was
not
the
that
first-
I can remember.
He was the first ever appearance of the invasion.
Yeah, but why? Do you imagine Mike Awesome as a hardcore champion?
Yeah.
Killing bitches, just murdering them.
Oh, false finish there.
Yeah,
I'd like to have seen Mike Awesome get a proper main event run.
yeah.
Like all the shit he did need to do, like do a fucking frog splash.
Oh, he's famous in belt shot.
Yeah, which made this is the finish, but it makes no sense to me. Billy Gunn hits his finisher. Jeff Hardy kicks out, hits him with a belt, 3 count. Like, wait, what? Why didn't you just have it end with a finisher?
Yeah.
Why didn't the finisher just end it? If you were going to end it 5 seconds later anyway, it just makes Billy Gunn's finisher look shit for the sake of hitting him with a belt.
This is it.
Just
So yeah, I've
heel finish though, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
3 out of 5. I put decent action, but a bit of a clusterfuck.
Billy and Chuck get the win with the belt shot in the 13 of 50.
It was alright. It was there.
Yeah, it was that.
It was when you think that you had TLC 2 on the last show, on the Mania before this, and that's your tag team offering.
Yeah.
Nah, it's a big disappointment that.
So yeah, we have the segment here where Nash and Hall.
Yeah, said they're going to interfere.
When they don't.
With Molly
with the belt. I love this.
Boom! She took like a fucking pro, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Christian shoving the door in her face. And I love the way it was the top door that Christian, you couldn't tell it was until he slid down like that.
Yeah. Oh, Christian being a woman. First thing that JR says.
Good way to just gratify one leg and slowly dragged her into the just slowly close the door.
Oh, wait. Oh, yes.
Here we go. Hogan versus Rock.
The real main event.
This was the real main event.
Oh, this was by far the main event.
But if nowadays...
See, this is the weird thing, because I'm sure on the DVD, Jazz Leader...
No, this is first.
Is Jazz Leader not earlier?
No,
on the
it's
DVD?
in between.
I'm going to have to look. I think I may actually have this on DVD.
It's up
I've
there.
got it up there.
I think I have got that one.
Because I'm thinking it's the start of this too.
You're thinking this too starts off with the tag match.
I have got this one.
And the running orders on the back.
Yeah, it's the same. I don't know why I didn't watch it on DVD. I actually do have it. I just realised.
I got to say, the promo build to this is...
I watched it on the fucking network, didn't
pretty
I?
awesome. Yeah, I watched the DVD.
We've also got WrestleMania 2000 on DVD.
Nice. So my notes for the promo. I put, Rock and Hogan are perfect foils. Hogan is old school, but The Rock can work with him on the mic, and Hogan's just got enough movement left to work with The Rock in the ring.
Yeah, it's just enough.
It's just enough.
You know, guys, it feels great to be back in this ring in the WWF. I mean, the WWF made Hulk Hogan a legend. But you know something? Something happened. And then you people turned on me. The WWF fans drove me out of the WWF. I'm the reason all you people are here. I'm the one that put the WWF on the map. I'm the one that made wrestling as big as it is today. There's nobody in this business that's a bigger icon than I am. I'm the biggest star, past or present, in the wrestling world today, and there'll never, ever be a bigger star than Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan and The Rock in the same ring. Who would have thought they would have ever seen Hogan and The Rock? It was not the people that drove you out of the WWF. They loved you. They believed in you. And damn it, The Rock believed in you. You are a legend. You are, without a shadow of a doubt, an icon, quite possibly the best ever. And seeing as you are back in the WWF, you talked about headlining, main eventing, WrestleMania after WrestleMania after WrestleMania. Well, Hulk Hogan, The Rock says, how do you feel about headlining one more WrestleMania with The Rock?
Yes. It'll be a pleasure to kick your ass at WrestleMania. And by the way, Rock, good luck, because you're going to need it.
Not as much as you, brother.
Oh, wait a minute! Oh, brother! The Rock just drilled Hollywood Hogan! Oh, brother!
The immortal Hulk Hogan versus The Rock at WrestleMania as The Rock bows down to Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
You're pitiful, Rock. After I beat you, Rock, you're going to realize that you're ordinary. You're common. All these millions and millions of fans who were my fans first are going to see me kick your candy ass at 100% of WrestleMania.
See, Hogan, you can beat The Rock in a tag. You can take a hammer to the back of The Rock's head. You can try to end my career. But the fact remains is there is no way that he's not going to walk into WrestleMania, the biggest match ever. Whoop your candy ass. 1, 2, 3.
A match for the ages! The Rock and Hogan at WrestleMania one-on-one! A match that the world thought would never, ever happen. Hollywood Hulk Hogan. He will make his 10th appearance appearance at WrestleMania, his first in 9 years, and the challenge for Hulk Hogan is the future of the World Wrestling Federation, The Rock. Wrestling's past, wrestling's future. This is WrestleMania, baby!
But it is good because it's just literally just before the WWF changed to WE.
Yeah.
And it's still sort of like the same sort of company, isn't it?
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll go into the match. Obviously the promo's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
We get the Hulk Hogan's in obviously Hollywood mode at the minute.
Hogan out first. I'd say the crowd is mental for Hogan.
The whole crowd is just fucking...
I couldn't believe how over Hogan was.
Yeah.
Honestly. I mean, I think I put it somewhere later on in my notes, but... Oh, in fact, yeah. It's one of the first ones I put. The one issue I've got is Hulk Hogan is not a heel in this match.
Yeah.
And he's booked as the heel leading up to it because he tries to end the Rock's career. But I've just noted the NWO are heels.
Yeah.
But Hogan transcends the NWO.
Yeah.
He's more important. He's too big a star for this moment. And I'm not saying that he should be, but the way that Skydome react to him, he's above everything.
This is it. One other thing I noticed is obviously the beauty of hindsight.
Yeah.
Is they built this match as wrestling's past versus wrestling's future.
Yeah.
Not really.
No.
Because he wasn't around for much longer after
No,
this.
he wasn't.
So yeah, we
Scorpion King, baby.
Yeah. So yeah, we skipped to the match.
It's this. Look at the flashes going off in this.
Flashes everywhere. The face, the stare down, the epic moment of soaking the atmosphere up. As you can see,
it's
the way he works it. He's looking one way. He's looking the other.
It's for a stare. How good is this for a stare down?
It's amazing.
Beautiful.
It is the most picture perfect stare down of all time.
It really is. They milk the crowd
they both look the
well.
other way.
The crowd, they
Palm of
take
the hands.
everything out of this crowd.
Palm of the hands.
Yeah.
They're
They're
milk
too
them.
good. They're too good. Almost. You know what I mean?
Here we go. It takes the referee to go, come on, we're going to fucking do this.
Yeah.
If we could look at fucking Matt Chioda's bouncing around the ring. He's so excited just to be in there.
Yeah.
How much energy he's got. Look at the ref.
I know. I'll say before, I mean...
Just for a note, from the earlier episode I pointed out to Bunkle, what colours are on the Rock's trunks?
Black and gold.
I rest my case.
Yeah. But like...
Yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah.
It's like... The Rock's like, what the fuck?
I mean, I actually put at this, for this very spot, I don't have enough superlatives for Hogan. Because he's that over, the crowd's that into it. It's another one of them moments where, you know, the hairs on your arm stand up. You know, you get chills.
Every move is getting a pop, a reaction. Yeah. Everything is getting a reaction.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, it's all...
Because I remember, I think me and you got this around the same time on DVD, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think you got it for your birthday.
Birthday or Christmas, yeah.
Look, Hogan's just cranking on a headlock and the crowd are going mental.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's insane. It's a legitimate WrestleMania feel, this match.
Yeah. I mean, I genuinely don't believe anybody thought Hogan would be as over as this.
No. Look at the state. Look at that.
Look at that.
Oh, man.
It is so good.
It is so good. I'll tell you something as well. The Rock is making the Hogan look a fucking $1 million.
Oh, of course he is. But that's what I mean. The Rock is perfect for this. This is what The Rock is there for. He's a big enough guy to stand out on his own, to be there on his own and, you know, not get caught up, lost in this moment. But he's a good enough wrestler to make Hogan, who is older, and, you know, he looks his age, look like $1 million.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hogan slowed down incredibly in the ring. He's a brilliant worker of the crowd. Absolutely spot on. You know, like you were talking about the pageantry before of Ric-Flair. Hogan's a master of it.
Absolutely.
Absolute master of it.
Absolutely. Crowd are going mad just for a fucking clothesline.
I know.
God. So, like I say, I'm loving the. What I was noticing as well. They do a couple of moves and then they pause.
Yeah.
And it's like soaking in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
There's also another extra bit on the DVD. If you watch it back, there's the Rock's like it's like a pre-access thing or something, talking about how he once caught Hogan's bandana or something.
Wow.
And he's like, "Oh look, Dad, I got this," and he's like, "Oh, put it away, kid," or whatever. And he goes, "Look, Mr. Hogan, I got." And he's like, "Oh, thanks, kid." Taking it off him. And then he's going to smell, "You old bastard." And he just goes, "I'm going to get you back at Mania."
Wow. Oh, Hogan does a pretty good rescue of these situations. Because obviously he can't go over the top rope.
Yeah.
Uses the rope to spring.
Yeah.
And then use it to roll out to get a timeout.
Yeah. It's like we were just talking about how bad Nash and Hall looked, like with the trunks and stuff. Yeah. How good the Hogans look.
Yeah.
Considering they're all part of the same faction.
Yeah. And then Hogan with like his airbrush boots or whatever.
Yeah.
Like.
Hogan is like, I mean, I ended up like most internet wrestling fans hating Hogan in the end. With everything that he did in TNA and all that stuff. But here, this is what you should remember of Hogan, almost. This should have been the end.
Mm.
This would have been perfect.
He dragged it out for another couple of years, though, didn't he, in WWE? Or was it another year?
He took on Vinnie Mac at 19.
Mm.
Yeah.
And like he goes for the title at Backlash, I want to say.
Yeah. You end up running Hogan into people like Brock Lesnar and stuff, and like, no, yeah, I don't want to see that. This is what I want to see. This is what I wanted. That.
You forget they also did Mr. America.
Oh, yes.
Well, yes. You know what I mean? This Hogan should have been treated like this.
Yeah.
And it's his issue that he thought, oh no, I want more money, I'm going to keep doing this, and then I'm going to go to TNA, I'm going to get paid to do bugger all and whatever. That's on him. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But this reminds you so how good he was.
It's not even like his in-ring ability, it's just his ability to tell a story.
Yeah.
And his ability to get a reaction.
Yeah.
And just entice it out of people.
I see, I love The Rock.
The Rock can just do it just as well.
Yeah. But The Rock starts to show a few like little heelish things towards the crowd because he's noticed the crowd are booing him. Mm. And I reckon he's done that on the fly. He's not been told to do that because they expected him to get cheered. Mm. So he's thought, oh, you know what? I'll entice him and keep him in the match. Keep him, and that's so good. That's what I mean. If that's a lesser person than The Rock, that doesn't happen.
Mm.
They keep trying to play Hogan as a heel and they keep trying to play Thingy as a face because they don't react to the crowd.
Absolutely. But it's nothing. There's no flashiness going on. There's no flashy moves. It's all simple stuff executed perfectly.
Yeah.
Because the flashy shit isn't needed.
No. Hogan doesn't do flashy.
This is it.
You know,
you don't need flips. You don't need fucking, pile drivers off the top rope to tell a decent story.
Yeah.
I
mean, there's a Hogan is God sign in the crowd. The man's not been at WrestleMania for 9 years. There's a Hogan is God sign in the crowd. You know what I mean?
The best back rates in the biz.
Yeah, the back rates get cheered.
Yeah.
You know what
back rates.
It doesn't happen.
The thing I find in his matches, though, there's like the points where there's like the crowd turn on Rock and they turn on Hogan.
They never turn on Hogan.
They do, at some point.
Mm.
He starts healing it up, though, later when he takes his strap off.
He takes the belt off, maybe, but it's like I think that was the point. You know what I mean? They cheered for him biting him.
So that was typical heel Hogan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Series of chops.
You know. See, again, Rock giving the crowd shit.
Yeah.
I think that's perfect. You know, they cheer like a WrestleMania 17. They cheer for the Rock in bits.
Yeah.
They also boo him in bits. I like that.
Whatever that was.
Well, it's like a fucked up chokeslam, really. But I liked it.
A choke line.
Yeah.
The one thing I'm surprised that The Rock didn't do in this match was the leg drop.
Yeah. I don't think he could have let that happen.
And he starts healing it up with the strap choking. And I believe I said here at the most point in time, Rock gets sent into fucking orbit.
Yeah.
He's fucking thrown that high over the top rope.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, they've got this. Here we go. There you go.
Can't remember which falls over in the process.
Yeah. Diving out of the way. Here's the thing as well. Taker looks tired. He doesn't look blown.
Oh, yeah, Hogan, yeah.
So he's in all right shape for a man of his age.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can see he's in decent shape by the size of him. I mean, he was always a big dude.
Well. Now we'll go going for the announcers table. With the big tellies. Miss those big tellies. Fucking tablets. Here we go, fighting back now.
Yeah.
The worst head bounces off an announce table ever, but we don't care.
No, we don't give a shit.
Yeah.
An Omu sign. In the crowd.
Omu. The cows are coming.
Maybe it's a hindsight thing to call it Omu.
Omu. Why has nobody made a parody? Why has nobody parodied this?
I have no idea.
Omu.
You'll see a vignette for it one day. Omu is coming.
Ref aside.
Red ring of ref.
Red ring of ref has happened. Mike Chioda is kill. Yeah. Oh, basically just fucking clothesline in the face. Oh, spinebuster.
Taboos.
Taboos. But obviously no ref, so I think sharpshooter here. Do we have sharpshooter? Yes. And there's...
Yep, sharpshooter taboos.
And people are like, no.
Yeah. No referee. Hogan to the ropes, but there's no ref. So the Rock drags him back in.
Hogan's taps.
Hogan taps.
Ref is dead.
No ref. More booze.
Ref is asleep. Get that man a pillow. Oh, is this one where he sells?
Yeah.
Like it's just been a fucking electric shock.
Overly aggressive way. Rocky sucks chance.
Yeah, I noticed that. Oh, low blow!
Low blow.
Oh, fucking rock bottom by Hogan.
Yeah.
Picture fucking perfect as well.
It was awesome. 2.
Zombie count.
Yeah.
This is where basically start getting the fucking...
Hogan gets out the belt.
Da,
Crowds were mental.
But these sound sick.
Oh, yeah. Weightlifting belts are
heavy.
They're not nice things to get hit with.
Well, because I've been hit with many a belt.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
With every repeated shot, you bitch.
Again. Please, can I have another? I was careful not to say sir. So now the Rock gets the whip. Rock fucking proper lays in.
Oh, yeah, he does.
I think they must have had a conversation in the back before the match, so just fucking go to town.
Yeah.
It's like, you hit me first, so I know how hard to hit you back.
Yeah. Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
We're going to get the rock bottom, which was worse than Hogan's.
Yeah.
But Hogan actually took that well compared to like the choke slam he takes it.
Well, here we go.
Yeah.
We go. Oh, the Hulk up, and the crowd
Yeah.
are going fucking batshit.
Yeah.
The look on Rock's face is amazing.
Look at the fucking crowd jumping.
On their feet all the way back. You. Look, Danny, hope you're shit compared to this.
You rock the spit in his hand.
Yeah.
He did.
That's what he does when he lays the smackdown, isn't it?
Oh, big boot.
Big boot. Look at the fucking
crowd are bouncing.
Leg drop.
Oh.
Rock sell.
That cell was amazing.
1, 2. Oh my god.
What a match. Oh, whole crowd are bouncing.
Yeah, they really are.
I'm going to put this point, what a fucking match.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. Just the match. It's not even the action, it's the story it's telling.
Yeah.
It's keeping you your eyeballs on the screen.
Absolutely it is. Absolutely.
Second leg drop, missed.
Yeah.
Here comes the beginning of the end, I believe. So you got rock bottom with no count. It's like, what the fuck have I got to do? Here we go. Second rock bottom. Oh, keep up. Into a people's elbow.
Boos for the rock bottom, but cheers for the people's elbow.
Well, because they know
the pad's coming.
Yeah, someone's getting an elbow pad. Bang.
Bang.
That's it, done.
And to quote Jim Ross, what an emotional ride.
That was fucking amazing.
It was brilliant.
That match did not feel
Rock
as long
gets
as
the
it
win
was.
with the elbow in 1623.
And it felt like 10 minutes.
And
tops.
pretty much kills the crowd.
Yeah, the crowd are dead after this.
Absolutely, yeah.
That was fucking amazing. Obviously, after the match, we get the handshake, mutual respect.
Yeah.
We do.
We do. And then, obviously, we got the attack later on, Nash and Hall.
Yeah, Nash and Hall come out and turn on Hogan.
Yeah,
and then the
Hogan face turn, effectively, isn't it?
Hogan and Rock run him off.
Oh, we get the attendance record of 68,237.
Indeed. But before we go on, we've got a very important contribution from the Big Show.
Oh,
Do we?
WrestleMania, baby! Woo! And that's his contribution for the whole show.
Oh dear.
Thank God you retired, you fat bastard.
Oh yeah, he's retired, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Or rather, he's let his contract run out.
Our next contact, in which contest even.
Scheduled for one fall.
Not much happens in 6 minutes and 16 seconds. It's a triple threat with the women.
Yes.
But the crowd are that dead, it doesn't really matter because it's literally this filler before we jump into Christian versus Maven for the hardcore title.
But yeah, just want to mention something about this match.
Yes.
Jazz versus Lita versus Trish Stratus.
Yes.
Lita, I just want to put my rating, because everything is obviously your bog standard fucking schmoz, basically. So I gave the match 2 out of 5. For the record, a Hogan match, 5 out of 5.
Mm-hmm.
No fucking doubt about it. Jazz was awesome in this match.
Okay.
Fucking great. Stiff as fuck. Really good. Trish was alright. Trish was what you expect.
Yeah.
You know, she was okay.
Well, she's in Canada, though, isn't she?
She's in Canada, yeah. She was alright. Lita, on the other hand, was sloppy as fuck. Borderline dangerous in that match. And she, in hindsight, I used to be a fan of Lita. So, actually, I'll just read out exactly what I've put. Jazz is awesome. Trish was okay. Lita was sloppy as fuck. Why is she in the Hall of Fame? Not at best, she is shit and sloppy. At worst, she is fucking dangerous.
She had the odd good moment.
Yeah, but offset.
The key word there is odd.
Odd. She was a fucking waste of space. She could do a moonsault. The only reason she had a fucking spot was because she could do a moonsault. Sorry, a moonfall. Because she didn't fucking salt. She basically fell and got just enough rotation and she didn't break her fucking neck. That was basically it.
I was about to say you're done ranting, but...
I am pretty much done ranting.
As we jump to Christian, about to jump in a taxi.
As Uncle gets back from Tinkles.
Maven's behind him. Schoolboy in the car park. Gets the free and steals his taxi.
Yeah.
And his bag.
And his bag as well. So not only has he robbed the belt, he's robbed his stuff.
Yeah.
But just for the record, so you know, you've missed a... Go for it. But yeah, just so you know, you've missed a epic rant from me.
Oh, right.
About Lisa.
Oh, yeah. You mean the moonsault?
No.
Oh.
No. Her whole fucking career.
Fair enough.
Let me just repeat for Bunkle's listening pleasure what my review for the last women's show. Where thing was, Jazz was awesome.
Right.
Trish was okay.
Yeah.
Lita was sloppy as fuck.
True.
Why is she in the Hall of Fame?
Because she was there.
At best, she is shit and sloppy.
Yeah.
At worst, she's fucking dangerous.
True.
So yeah, that's what I thought of the women's match.
So yeah, Jazz got the win in 6:16.
Yep. Cool.
And it's main event time here on WrestleMania 18.
Woo!
We've got the undisputed champion with 2 belts. 2 belts.
Chris-Jericho.
When it was cool.
Back when it's cool, yeah. Back before the two, was it 2015 when it was, or was it before then even? Can't remember. 2013, wasn't it? When it was the, we decided to do the undisputed title again, in a way. With WWE and World Heavyweight Championship, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Yeah, it's right. To be fair, this was when it was cool to be the undisputed champion, and it meant something. And then when they did it again, it was because of the brand split. So you had one champion on both shows, which I also enjoyed, because now it's stupid.
Yeah, this is when the brand split was a new thing, and it was really, really good.
Yeah. My issue with it now is that, well, for years, the SmackDown title is on first at WrestleMania, no matter if it's got the Rumble winner in it or not. And it's like, well, no, that's literally saying SmackDown is for your mid-carders.
Yeah, it pretty much is. It's like your B title. It's the B show. So we're going to start off, and your main show is going to end it. In a way, I can also understand the way you're booking it. Thinking, right, we're going to bookend the show with, in air quotations, main events. So we're going to start you off high. We're going to end you high, but it doesn't come across that way.
No.
So it's just one of them. But yes, main event time.
So we
WrestleMania
have
18.
the challenger coming out to Drowning Pool, and they can't get the words right because they're either off the tits or drunk or something.
Absolutely. I mean, it's possibly the worst version of Triple H's theme tune I have ever fucking heard. And I feel bad because the guy's dead, but he can't fucking sing. He just can't.
No, it's true.
He has one. They had one good song, and that was it. Well, not even good song. It's a cliche song, but you know, it's one of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was the worst version I've ever heard.
Trips with a heavy leg strapping.
Heavy leg strapping and tits bigger than Stephanie's.
Yes, that was possible back then because this was pre-boob job.
See,
post
boob job.
Post boob job, yeah. Crowd clearly exhausted.
Well, that's the thing though. They're still not yet to come down from with the women's titles match. So
I just didn't think there was much of a pop when either guy came out, to be honest. Which I expected like a big roar, especially for Jericho.
Well, they've had a few really good matches to pop for. I mean, you've had you obviously Rock Hogan. You had a couple of matches before then, and obviously you had the Barnstormer that was the women's match. So you know, they're absolutely knackered at this point.
Stephanie McMahon, who my wife described as trans.
I thought she looked quite nice, if I'm really honest.
Well, my wife doesn't really watch wrestling. Kind of walked into the room as this was on and goes, "So who's the trans walking out with him?" To which I replied, "The daughter of the owner of the company.
Wow.
I'm married to the guy who's in the ring."
I don't know if it's if it's a Blackpool thing, but I was sort of found her attractive. So your wife's comment, I don't know, it might be more of a Blackpool comment.
I just blame it on the fact she's from Yorkshire.
Oh, Lancashire, la la la.
We don't like this gum. We don't like this gum. So yeah, we've got Jericho being accompanied by Stephanie with the two belts.
Mm-hmm.
Which does look awesome.
Yeah, it's still a good look.
And of course, this is back to 2001 at least, back to.
Yeah.
And pretty much, from what I understand, the whole feud is started with Triple H just being tired of Stephanie being a heel.
Okay.
Not even shocked.
Wow.
There's some stuff I've read where it's like Stephanie suggests she renew the wedding vows following week on Raw. Triple H refuses and then feels she was pregnant, then makes him change. Trips gets a phone call from Linda, who shows him a videotape that the doctor was an actor and Stephanie wasn't pregnant.
Ooh.
Oh, is this when they make the infamous, I would have been pregnant if the game was big enough, and he suggests the game's plenty big enough, but when you're trying to put the Grand Canyon, it's a bit of an issue.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure they say something very similar to that on Raw.
Wow. Like hot dog down a hallway.
Yeah, basically that's what he suggests.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Of course, it's around May 2001 where Triple H tears his quad.
Yeah.
But there's still these, like the whole divorce settlement thing they have. Where it's,
the divorce settlement over the dog.
The dog, Triple H's wrestling robe, and Stephanie's Corvette, which he cuts it in half and gives her half of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
If only you could get away with that.
Well, they get Triple Bulldog Lucy. Stephanie gets the Bulldog Lucy, and Jericho gets sent to walk the dog. So he ties it to a limousine, orders the driver to go and buy some air fresheners.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Over the
Jesus.
So this whole thing leads to Tripp's trying to attack Stephanie, gets shots to the injured leg by Jericho, and they left his quad in a condition that one false move in his Mania match and bunkles him. You need it about 6 inches away, mate.
You are?
Your mic a bit further away. You're breathing down the mic.
Oh, sorry. I couldn't hear
you. So yeah, Trips goes to Pedigree on the episode The Go Home, I want to say.
Well, the week before.
Yeah, and then Jericho locks in the walls of Jericho, and which leads us to Rania.
Which is a pretty good fucking build. I mean, the promo package was great for this show. It basically showed you everything you needed to know. Obviously, you know, the wedding and the wedding, wasn't it? And he basically just fucked her off. And
well, I've seen this was a good promo build though, but I've seen people still saying, like, I think after they've listened to the Mania 17 episode that we did, that nothing beats the Austin Rock promo.
Nothing ever will be the Austin Rock.
The Austin promo is hard to beat.
It's because it's so. The thing is, it's so simple. Like this match could they could have done this match the same way. You know, Triple H coming back from injury. I am the best in the world. I will prove I am the best in the world. Chris Jericho is the best in the world, and just feud over the title. Especially now you've got 2 belts on the line. But instead, they decided that they had to have the garnish and like the whole Stephanie angle, which I understand doing because you couldn't have had two matches that were the same. You know, The Rock and Hogan is, you know, I'm still on top. I'm still the best in the world. And then The Rock like, well, actually, no, I'm actually the best in the world. So I understand why they did it to bring that variety to the pay-per-view. But the question is, do you need it? Is the way I look at it. And for these two guys, because they're so good, I mean, this match is a really, really good match. Crowd's dead because they've just had Rock Hogan.
Yeah, they burnt the fuck out, aren't they?
Yeah. And, you know, unfortunately, a 6-minute women's match with, you know, 3 characters that you can't really say are over unless they take off the top. Unfortunately, at this time in, you know, wrestling, it's not enough time for them to recover.
Yeah. Well, I remember sort of watching Manias after this one. They always sort of say comparing the crowd and the match pacing, the card layout compared to WrestleMania 18.
Yeah.
But this is a well-paced show.
I completely agree. You know, and to be honest, you know, if they hadn't have put this match on last, the people will be complaining that the championship match isn't last. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely, but like
you do nowadays.
Well, this is it. But like you say, the way it was ordered, obviously back then it was still the World Heavyweight Championship was to main event WrestleMania, but as for the actual main the actual main event, the show, the match that people came to see, it wasn't this match. I mean, obviously you wouldn't have complained about seeing this match, but people paid their money to go and see The Rock and Hulk Hogan, basically.
Oh, absolutely they did. Absolutely.
Which was the true main event, and which I think is it Triple H and Chris Jericho have said that they believe that they shouldn't have gone on last.
Yeah, I remember hearing it somewhere. They were saying they should have gone on before Rock Hogan, and Rock Hogan should have closed the pay-per-view.
Absolutely.
Yeah. They could easily have done that. You know, just like they do nowadays, where they put Taker's been on last. You know, Taker was on last. You know, with Roman Reigns last year. You know, but it's it's one of those things. You have to make a judgment call. I mean, do I think it's wrong that CM Punk always says I should have been in the main event of WrestleMania, but at the end of the day, the way that the pay-per-views had to play out, he couldn't have been in the main event of WrestleMania. You know what I mean?
It depends on the magnitude of the matches around that, and if it's the biggest match on the card. Which CM Punk's when he had the belt, CM Punk's match wasn't the main. It wasn't the biggest match on the card. It really wasn't.
No, it's not.
It's the same case in WrestleMania 18. This is not the biggest match on the card. It's a big match. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it's not the main match that people came to see, which is why I do believe it should have possibly gone on third from last.
Yeah.
In the place to swap, if you swapped Hogan, Rock, and this match, I think that would have been the ideal sort of pacing for the show. And I do think, obviously, I've got an overall rating for the show, but I think it drags it down a point, half a point for the main show because of the order these two matches were in.
Yeah, I mean, I'm almost, you know what, I'm tempted to say it should have been on. You should have had this match on, then the tag match, then the Divas match, then Rock Hogan.
That could have worked.
You know what I mean? That because at the end of the day, that tag match should have been great, but didn't do a right lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's say the matches don't actually change. They are what they are. If this match would have been, had a great reaction, then you've got two, almost filler matches, but that people are still interested in, especially the tag match.
Mm.
But that wasn't particularly great. It was there. It was nice to see them all, but it wasn't spectacular.
But it also had so it ought to have a small amount of hype as well, because obviously the tag matches at WrestleMania at this point have got a bit of a reputation. Obviously, following on from the TLC match the year before, you had obviously you got the Hardy Boys, the Dudley Boys, you got the Acolytes, and you had Billy and Chuck. Now you thought obviously there's going to be some absolute skullfuckery in that match.
Yeah, yeah.
But it wasn't as much as you would expect him, because obviously the year before we obviously involved the Hardy Boys and the Dudley Boys. Yeah. So it was sort of a letdown, if you get what I mean, that match as well. Rather than it being, it's not as good as it should have been, it was more of a letdown, because it wasn't a bad match, don't get it wrong. It's just, it didn't really live up to a lot of people's expectations, obviously because of the year before.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, back to this match. How brown is Triple H?
I was wondering how long it takes someone to comment on that.
Straight a fucking way, mate. I mean, he's obviously raided Stephanie McMahon's fake tan. Absolutely.
That's not fake tan. That's literally like him was walking into like an oven and go like, "What colour do you want to be?" I say, "Shit, golden chicken."
But here's the thing, though: you don't notice how brown he is until he's in the ring because of the lighting.
Yeah. The thing is, as soon as like you see Chris Jericho get in the ring, you think, "Holy shit, Triple H has a lot of oil on."
It's like a paint. It's like a paint color chart in that ring.
Yeah,
it really is.
But no, I say the match itself, it's really decent action. It's mainly Jericho focusing on the injured leg, which is what he would do.
Yeah, it's great. It's great storytelling at the end of the day. Yeah. Obviously, JR was saying that Triple H's leg is hanging by a thread, and obviously because of that, obviously you see Jericho going for that leg, and obviously what they do, obviously in wrestling, if someone's got a clear injury, they wrap it up with bandages, don't they? So it's clear that they have a injury.
Ooh.
If it was a real sport, you'd be hiding that injury as much as possible to not make light of it, so your enemy doesn't have somewhere to attack. Now, obviously, like I say, it's a great storytelling. Obviously, throughout the whole match, pretty much, I'll probably say 4/5 of the match, Jericho centered all of his attacks on that left leg.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's one spot where he does the middle rope drop, missile drop kick.
Yes,
and he does that at the knee, and it's picture perfect. It's beautiful, and it's like you say, it's incredibly good storytelling.
But do you think anyone else other than Chris Jericho would have been able to pull that off at that time?
No.
I don't think he would have. Chris Jericho, obviously, He's silky smooth in that ring. Everyone knows he is. He had the match before. He was obviously in the first match working with a fucking ring general like William Regal. Yeah. And then it shows how well trusted the guy was to go into the main event and work a story like that on the main event of WrestleMania, the biggest match on the card, supposedly, and to be able to pull it off faultlessly, in my opinion, absolutely unbelievable. Chris-Jericho puts an absolutely amazing performance in this match.
Oh no, I completely agree.
As for Triple H, again, great performance because the selling on his behalf, unbelievable. I don't think there was one moment where he didn't sell it.
No, there isn't. I mean, the thing is, it's like even one of the things that I noticed that was, I don't want to say intriguing, but I never realised how much Triple H lands on his knee or uses his knee, like in his moveset.
Well, yeah,
it's like half the time he whips him into the ropes and goes for the high knee, but when he lands, he like hobbles himself a bit. When he does the knee smash that he does, where he lands on that knee, again hobbles him a bit, and it's like, oh well, it's like he's not getting all of the power in his moves because of the injury, and that's a hard thing to do. I mean, I was watching last year's WrestleMania. Seth Rollins was supposed to have a knee injury, and he's doing like Phoenix splashes and fucking running up and down the leaping up the ropes and shit. And it's like, oh, he's done a move. Oh, I'll sell it. But then I'll no sell it when I jump to the top rope again. It's like, absolutely. No, you fucking suck.
It's like even when he's tried to hit the pedigree, his knee was giving out and things like that. It's just little bits, little pieces, like the way he has to modify certain moves so he's not going off that leg. Things like that. It's just little like tweaks, little things that in that match. It's like I say, it's the smallest details that make the biggest difference.
I've got the match on now, and I've just literally watched him put Jericho in a figure 4.
Yes.
Yeah, that's later on.
But yeah, you can see he's grimacing while he's doing it.
So he's like just gone to pedigree with Stephanie and got drop kicks in the face, and then Jericho's wrapping his knee around the turnbuckle, around the ring post even.
Yeah. And I believe at that point, then Jericho counts. Triple H counters Jericho with a bit of improv. So I've not got the match on in front of me. Spoiler. But yeah, I've got it in my notes that he improvs a counter somehow.
Didn't see that, but I just saw Stephanie kick him in the knee, and he's back in the ring, and Jericho's working up the knee.
Fair dues. I don't know where the fuck I got that note from then.
You sure we watched the same pay-per-view?
Possibly.
Definitely watched the same pay-per-view. It
was 19, wasn't it? Oh dear. But yeah, I'm just trying to say Stephanie, I think, was used quite well in this match as well.
She didn't do too. I thought it was quite good that she didn't do too much.
Well, yeah, because it works out because it wasn't a no DQ, was it?
No.
So she couldn't get involved too much, but she got involved enough to make a difference. So the way she was used, it was little sneaky pot shots here or there. Yeah, I think she was booked quite well, personally. But yeah, what I did notice, I think we skipped over it, there was a certain chance at the beginning of the beginning of the match towards Earl Hebner. Now, bearing in mind we're in Toronto, in Canada.
Oh.
And the whole crowd, a big massive chant in the crowd started chanting at Hebner, "You screwed Brett." The massive chant of "You screwed Brett" at the beginning of the match.
See, You haven't been there for a TNA show in Manchester, Paul.
Oh shit! I've not been. I nearly did one year, and then I could have gone for a tenner, and I decided not to, and I regretted it because apparently it was a fucking cracking show.
Yeah.
Well, Earl Hebner had come out. He'd even get his own entrance at some point.
Oh fucking hell!
Come out.
Oh yeah, he's a big star.
People, he'd come out. And then he'd have his vest shirt on. He'd literally take off his vest shirt, and he'd have a damn right I did on his shirt.
What a wanker! He's so full of his own shit, isn't he? Fucking hell.
He was always like throw the shirt to people, and people were emailing and tweeting and TNA and stuff saying, "Where can I buy that shirt from? I want an Earl Hebner damn right I did shirt." The eventually sell.
Why? What did you? Why did they sell it?
Yeah, they actually bought it out on sale.
Balls! I missed out on a trick there. What?
Refs should not have merch.
TNA will sell anything if it makes them bloody money.
Well, they've already sold the soul, so why not? That fucking company's a drizzling shit. Well, like I say, I just want your two opinions on this while we're actually talking about TNA very quickly. I know it's going to sort of like tangent a little bit, but just a quick brief thing. What did you think about the Solomon Crow spot that's been going around?
I watched it and it was horrible.
It was fucking sick.
Yeah.
Is this the bit where... is this the spot that I'm thinking of?
Baseball back to the eye.
Yeah, I have not watched it. I think it's a joke that they're trying to make money off it.
Yeah, it's not fun. I mean,
to
set the scene, Bunkle, Eddie Edwards is on the mat. He's got he's not called Solomon Crow. That was his NXT name, wasn't it? But he puts a
Sammy
chair.
Callahan.
Sammy Callahan. There we go. Sammy Callahan sets up a chair on his chest. So
right.
At worst, it's wobbly. At second, it's just going to deflect anything, which it did, because the bat came down off the edge of the chair, and basically the point of the bat hit him in the face.
Right.
Now, what I know is, why the hell would you do that spot in the first place, which is potentially dangerous, because the guy could have fucking died.
True.
Pointless and not worth the payoff.
But he has to have agreed to do the spot. So at the end of the day, it's two consenting adults, really.
Oh, I agree. But what you've got to think of is, yes, Eddie Edwards is a complete dickhead for agreeing to it. So, what's his name? Sammy Callahan, he's a complete dickhead for even going through with it. And the guy that signed it off and went, yeah, that's a great idea, let's do that, is a complete dickhead as well.
Yeah. Completely agree.
It shouldn't have happened in the first place. Basically. Which was brutal.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand the idea. It's to create shock and awe, but it's not necessary. And for the sake of the probably less than 100 people who are actually watching your show, it's not worth it.
Yeah. Little tip, TNA bookers.
Yeah.
Do good fucking wrestling and people will watch. You don't need baseball bats.
True.
Basically, that's it. Any thoughts, Coxy, before we move on? Because we'll get back to the main event quick.
I've only watched the thing once, and I just think it was stupid and reckless.
Agreed. I think that's pretty much sums it up.
But it was a stupid spot.
Yeah, the payoff wasn't worth it.
Definitely not.
So, that's it. Put a guy out of action with a broken orbital bone. Good for you. But yeah, talking of brutal shit, this match eventually does get a bit brutal.
Yeah, I was just in a pedigree through, or a reverse pedigree through like a backdrop through one of the announce tables.
Yes.
Oh, yes, right, excellent. Yeah, because that was when Triple H's leg looked like it was going to give way when he went to do the pedigree, and then Jericho reversed it, which I thought was that storytelling.
Right, the backdrop through the Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking
he's
brutal.
trying to Walls of Jericho him on the table, which I don't understand why that hurts anymore. But the commentators put it across that he's trying to recreate a spot from Raw a couple of weeks ago where he re-injured his leg.
Yeah. Is that not like Sheamus doing the Irish curse in the Hell in a Cell though on the steel steps?
Oh yeah, but that's what gets me about it is it doesn't make the Walls of Jericho hurt anymore. But at the end of the day, if they've done it because they want to almost put the spot on a pedestal because it's outside the ring, whatever, fine.
Yeah, it adds a little bit of
in this match for sure.
Yeah, it adds a little bit of spice, and obviously, going outside the ring, it's supposed to be a little bit more unpredictable, isn't it? So
yeah,
that's the reason why it's done outside the ring. It's like, for example, if they're trying to do the Walls of Jericho on the table, it's more of a psychological thing. So look, I can make everyone see you, even though you're in the ring at possibly about the same height as the table. It doesn't come across that way because it's outside, and it's a little bit more. It's a little bit more brutal because it's in a bit of a more of an unpredictable area. Like the action's meant to happen in them, in between them four ropes.
Yeah,
it's one of them.
It's like, think about it this way. When he actually does the injury, it's because he's gone out onto the announce table to try and pedigree Kurt Angle and he slips because the table gives way beneath him. Yeah. And that's how he actually does it. So,
it's teasing it potentially could happen again.
It's more psychology, is the announce table going to break? Is it going to,
Well, this is it. But yeah, we... I was going to say something, but it's completely gone.
I've got Lion Salt for 2, Walls of Jericho applied, and then it's where we get the limp arm spot, which I hate. So they do the whole he's passed out, Triple H has passed out, and then they do the lift in the arm, and he drops it twice, and then on the third one he's coming back. And he's got a power out of it. I hate that.
It's not good. It's cliche for fuck, isn't it?
I'll give you a hint, Bunkle. That's a spot.
I know, but it's hokey. It's the only way I can describe it. It's like I don't know. If you're in that much pain that you've passed out, if you've actually passed out. And somebody continues to put the hold on you, you don't wake up. As somebody who's been choked unconscious several times, you don't wake up unless they let go.
I've seen a Ken Shamrock Big Boss Man New Age Outlaws tag match where Shamrock had Billy Gunn in the ankle lock, and Billy Gunn was passed out at this point. And the ref just like, well, what do I do? And he's like, well, you might want to start counting the 3,
Counting the...
Right. Well, you do the arm drop,
Right, yeah.
Sort of thing.
It's basically just Hebner shitting a brick again.
Well, I just watched Hebner get pushed by Stephanie, and she turns around and walks straight into Triple H.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
And that's gonna make Mother Nature piss her pantsuit. I'm probably...
But I believe that, Jericho goes for a chair at this point.
He's gone for the chair, and Trips is about to Trips DDTs him onto the chair, and then Stephanie's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trips DDTs him onto the chair, gets 2, and then Steph has a chair.
Triple H grabs her by the hair and pedigrees her.
Yeah. Steph has a chair, Hebner in, takes the chair off her. Triple H with a pedigree to Steph. YTJ with a chair shot, 2 count.
Yeah, blast. I would say put blast Triple H blast Jericho. Then it's a near fall.
Yeah.
And luckily, Trips got his hand up, as I noticed there.
Yeah.
You
can say the brutality and the paces of it is picking up, obviously, towards the end of this match.
Yeah.
Obviously, weapons are getting involved. Ref death is happening. Red ring of death. Ref, it's all happening.
Yeah, and then the next part I've actually got in my notes is the finish.
Which is what I have, which is fucking... I think it's actually fucking beautiful, this finish.
Y2J goes for the pedigree, gets reversed. Pedigree from Trips, 3 count.
He gets counted into a monkey flip, which then Lads on Turbo jumps back in towards Triple H, which I'm assuming he's possibly going for a back elbow, but then gets caught into the pedigree straight in midair.
Nice.
He's going for an axe handle. Then Trips gives him the gut kick and
straight, yeah.
Although I just watched the 3 count there.
Nice.
Yeah, and we have a new champ. New undisputed champ.
I say it's a great match. Don't get me wrong; it is really good. It's some of Triple H's best work, actually.
I would say so.
I prefer when he is like, not so much the babyface, but I prefer when he's selling more. You know, like Triple H in control, like being the champion for years. It's kind of it's dull to me. But in this match, this is probably, I'd like to say this is probably his best work. It's definitely some of it.
Absolutely. I mean, this is when, this was just before the dark days of the Triple H era, really, wasn't it?
Well, yeah. But the only thing about the Triple H era is he was the only one there. So what choice did we have?
This is it. But yeah, I'll give this a rating, I suppose. We've got 4. I've given it 4.5 out of 5. Great match, awesome story told regarding Triple H's Neo, the relationship between Steph and Triple H, and a great way to end Mania.
Yeah, I think I'd give it a 4. If I'm, it's great. Don't get me wrong, but Triple H's entrance. Bit shit, I don't, and I'm not one for the, for the garnish. No matter how fun it is, it's definitely a decent match. Don't get me wrong. I can't fault what they did if in parts it seems a little slow, but it would be. To tell the story better, you need it to be slower.
Well, Triple H is selling an injured leg, so he's not going to be flying around like Rey Mysterio, is he? So
exactly, yeah.
So you know what I mean. And also, just while I remember a little tidbit, it's the second year in a row Triple H has played out. So he was played out by Motorhead in 17 and Drowning Pool in 18.
Yeah. Yes.
So I don't know if he's played out in 19. I've not seen it, so
I don't remember it.
So who knows?
I don't believe he is.
Coxys like, shit, Google.
Wikipedia, go. But yeah, Bunker, what would you give it as an overall?
The pay-per-view?
Yes.
See, obviously I give WrestleMania 17 a 5 out of 5 because it's my favourite pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I would...
And this one should be no different.
No. I'm not giving this one a 5 out of 5. I would like to. There are some excellent matches in this pay-per-view. Don't get me wrong. I love Ric-Flair Undertaker. I love Rock and Hulk Hogan. I think that's the second greatest match of all time. So, I have to score it. I have to score it lower because the rest of the card doesn't live up to the WrestleMania 17 card. You think you put that tag match versus a tag match at WrestleMania 17, there's no contest.
Yeah. You
put Angle Benoit up against Angle Kane, there's no contest. You know what I mean? So I have to go with. I have to give it a 4, a solid 4.5 out of 5, because it's still. Don't get me wrong, it's still great, but it's just the whole card isn't at the level of 17. All the way through it, you wouldn't choose a WrestleMania 18 match over a WrestleMania 17 match.
And I'm sat here nodding.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't argue with that. Now, I've had a bit of hindsight, a bit of time to think about my rating. Now, I was going to give it a 4.5. But I'm going to take half a point off for the order of the card.
Yeah.
Now, for me, the first half of the card was paced brilliantly. It was perfect. But then, obviously, the second half of the card, towards the end of the night, the pacing and the order of the matches, I think, for me, was all wrong. And for me, the Undisputed Championship match should have been swapped with the Hogan Rock match.
Yeah.
Now, for me, that would have been the perfect pacing for the show. That would have been ideal, and that would have given it a 4.5 out of 5 for me. Mainly because, the pacing would have been perfect. Some of the matches were basically filler, like the fucking Edge, Booker T
Edge
shampoo
Booker T
match.
Garbage over the
and in all intents and purposes, the Test Eddie Guerrero match was, borderline filler, but it was an alright match for what it was. It was basically a buffer match. The opener was great, as you always expect with William Regal. Other than that, to be honest with you, I think that's the Taker ric-flair match was what it was. It wasn't amazing. For me, it wasn't an amazing match. You weren't going to get an amazing match, but it was all right for what it was. Other than that, like I say, I think a 4.5 for me, pretty solid WrestleMania. Can't complain. It's one of the better ones. So yeah, recommended.
Definitely.
Absolutely recommended. 4. I did enjoy WrestleMania 17 slightly more, because there was more about that card than this one. But again, both great pay-per-views.
Coxy?
Well, of course, it was my pick, but I'm still going to give it like a 4.5.
Yeah, that's unanimous. That's quite unexpected.
Mainly because, I originally when I watched it on DVD for the first time, I quite liked the performances and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's one of them, but you go back and watch it now, and it's like, yeah, that's not that good.
Yeah, you want to slap yourself across the face with, why the fuck did I enjoy that?
Well, there's that, and the fact is, you have Edge and Booker T feuding over a shampoo commercial or whatever.
Yeah.
Why not just have the match on SmackDown? Save us time.
Well, this is it. Or a fucking throwaway pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Put it on Backlash or something.
Like Bunkle said, give us Lance Storm.
Yeah. Yeah. Why set up Christian DDP the Monday night before?
Yeah, there was hardly any build for some of these matches. I mean, you had a week build for a few of these matches, which was it's not WrestleMania, but saying that, we're going to get that potentially this year. So, Braun Strowman. But, it's one of them. Apparently plans for Braun Strowman, potentially, he might not even have an in-ring spot this year. So, it could be a skit guy.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's not great. Not great at all. He's penciled in for a few bits and bobs. So, but apparently there's nothing set in stone, which is a fucking shame, because he's the most over guy on Raw. So, they need him on the card. They need him wrestling.
Yeah, all this hype and build and just having to pay him backstage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing in the WrestleMania season happened for him, basically, he got cock blocked by Alexa Bliss, basically.
I'm actually enjoying that angle on Facebook, just putting that out there.
Yeah. I actually think it's the only thing I'm enjoying on it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey-ho. So yeah,
WrestleMania 18, go check it out.
Absolutely.
At least check out Rock Hogan. If you like wrestling, you'll like Rock Hogan.
Gotta be done. Got to be done.
So there we are, folks. That was WrestleMania 18. Join us next week on week 3 of the Road to WrestleMania from the Lost Art of Wrestling for WrestleMania 30.
And my choice.
And Paul's choice. Will there be more everywhere moments? Will there even be an everywhere moment?
We shall see.
What was the Summer Sizzler series? Who's that guy? And why is the franchise wearing Triple H's hat? All right, wrong show. I'm back in the room. So join us, shall you? But for the Lost Art of Wrestling, I've been Coxy.
I've been Billy the Boy Bunkle.
And I've been Paul THG, Paul the Haggai Flinders.
And you've been watching WrestleMania 17. No, you haven't. 18.
Woo!
18.
Right here. In Houston. No, wait. In Toronto, Canada.
In the Superdome.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ta, TTFN.